I'm waiting for the count, and you guys like talked over the count. But anyway, we're live again. Roll for initiative, and Mim is okay. It's fine. This is session 25 of Curse of Strahd Redux. Today with our guests, including Jeremy, able to play immediately, which is very rare. I will now roll the die, and someone will tell me what happened last week, because it was a sad week. It was a very sad week. So there's 8 people. But 1, Naru can explain everything.
Right, okay. Apparently there was a room full of spiders. We were just sort of chilling in the main room, some of us. Estrena went off into a graveyard. Rona walked off by himself and got killed by a bunch of specters. There were pixies. Estrena, looking for Rona, not knowing he was dead at the time, went and found a dead dude that was pretty grumpy and wants Curse of Strahd to stay alive. So his existence is pain. And so trying to talk to him for a bit, left, and then some other guy came down who knew the other guy, and he was like, "Yo, you know, if you help us with this thing, we'll help you with Strahd." And that's all I can really remember.
Yeah. Anyone?
I casually forgetting about the part where.
Oh, and we killed the hardy.
Yeah,
that was the elf. That was the elf, and we killed the hardy because the hardy killed the elf, but we resurrected the elf, and now we let the elf go, and now we've flown off to thing and gave back the wedding dress.
Yep. And then?
We met Scaly.
You did.
Oh yeah, we met the kobold. We met James' new character.
Met Felden.
Yeah.
He's an asshole.
He was an asshole.
we made him burning hands his arm.
Fuck, not again.
And then...
He's metal. He heats metal with his own arm.
Heat metal, that's it, not burning hands.
Pretty metal.
That's pretty much what happened. So at the end of last session, you guys... well, by you guys, I mean...
I'm not good at recaps.
It's okay. You covered most of it with some help. Gormon decided to bring Felden along by being like, "Hey, do you want this necklace I found? It's useless now." And Felden was like, "Intriguing, yes, give it to me, and I'll do everything you ask." And Gormon was like, "Cool, I have 2 fire dragons now." And you guys decided to make your way back to Vallaki to get equipment, as you could not find much over in Kresk. So, starting on the walk there, which is fine and dandy. So I'm just going to quickly open up the time map on my screen, and I'll show the big boy map for you guys. Whoop. You are over. Oh. You are rolling the game. You're over here.
Over?
That's you. That dot. And you're making your way to Vallaki, which is right under Lake Zarevich.
Were we gonna take a detour quickly to go back to the... No, you went and found...
You did. Yeah. Gormon brought back another seed for the Wizards of Wine by finding a were-raven and calling them down. Yeah. So, I'm just going to calculate how much time it's going to take you. Okay. So, yeah. You guys start traveling for what seems to be maybe 3.5 hours. And you approach... you approach that intersection you had before. This is the one you just... no, this is another one. This is the crossroads between going to Lake Baratok and the tower that you blew up. And then the going down towards Yesterhill. And then it splits off in another 2 directions towards Vallaki. One seeming to be a northern path and one seeming to be a southern path.
Well, I think we should follow the southern path purely because it seems like a less of a shit road. Also, if we encounter any Vestani along the way, because like they were camped next to the river, I need to buy a lot of paper.
Sounds fair.
Yeah, that's right. You do need paper.
Yeah, I like the idea of having counterspell when we go and fight Strahd.
Yeah.
Karma wouldn't mind seeing them again either.
Alright. You make your way south. Seemingly you've taken the slightly longer path, and you make your way to the outskirts of Vallaki about 4.5 hours later. So saying if you left in the morning, it was been roughly 7.5 hours, so it's probably around mid-afternoon as you're at the place right before Vallaki. You can take a small detour, maybe about of 10-20 minutes, to the Vistani campsite, or you can go straight into the town.
What do people want to do? Honestly, I need to go to both anyway.
I'm not really fast.
I reckon we'll be staying longer in the actual Vallaki than we will be in the camp, so we might as well head through the camp first.
Fair enough.
Alright. You guys make your way down to the campsite. It's only about 20 minutes out, and you make your way through, and the second time you've come here, it's a lot more, there's a lot of movement, and there doesn't seem to be as many people around the camp as there usually is. This time you can see a lot more of the Dusk Elves that have that were not really hiding, but weren't really that present. Actually, no, you have never been to this camp. You went to the other camp.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so the woods parts reveal an expansive clearing, a small grass-covered hill with low houses built into the sides. Fog obscures the details, but you can see that these buildings feature elegantly carved woodwork and have decorative lanterns hanging from the sculpted eaves. Atop the hill, above the fog, is a ring of barrel-topped wagons that surround a large tent with a column of smoke pouring out through the hole in the top. The tent is brightly lit from within. Even at this distance, you can smell the odours of wine horses that emanate from the central area. Let me just show the map, because there is one. If I put it in, because I should. But everyone knows that I'm bad at video game.
I think you're good at video game, AJ.
That is a
I do
lie. That is the truth.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Shouldn't need to do combat, but I'll draw the grid later if we do. Yeah, so at the bottom is the side view, if you want to scroll all the way down, but that's the actual area.
That's cute.
I kind of wonder if like this hill is hollow and they all like can go inside of it because look how the buildings are arranged.
Like
That's
all
pretty
on the
cool.
whole.
Yeah, whatever.
Yep.
We approach, I assume.
Yeah, you walk up.
Are those horses or dogs? I can't tell.
Horses.
Okay.
Yeah, so as I said before, there seems to be like, there's not many people that you can see as you're going. I think are you guys going to a nearby house? Or you're going up the hill.
There's not many people, you say, yes?
Not that you can see at the moment.
I guess if nobody else will dagger, I will knock on the door of one of the houses,
Which one?
whichever is closest to us.
Okay, so you're on the path, so you're gonna hit probably this top right one. Is that a cat?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Was that a cat?
No, I was waiting for giving me dinner. I was gonna eat at break, but that's fine. Let me read. A grim, grey-cloaked figure stands in front of the door to this house.
Good afternoon, sir or madam. Who might you be?
I am Video. Vanille. Making names up as we go.
Is this the place where that other dark elf was from, where the girl ran away and he was looking for her?
Seems to be very, like, he seems to be very close-lipped. He's just looking at you, trying to gauge your intentions.
That's not very important. Honestly, I just want to know if you guys are planning on leaving this place anytime soon, because I need to buy some stuff and I'm willing to pay you to go get it and bring it back.
Unlike the Valaki, we do not leave the area.
What?
Unlike the Vistani, we do not leave the area.
Wait, you want Vestani?
He pulls down the cloak and you see two dusk elf ears poke out afterwards.
Okay, so the Dusk Elves are different to the Vestani, I see.
Yes.
So what do you do then? Like, at all?
Survive.
Honestly, fair. Fair. Would that be the Vistani up the hill then?
Yes.
Okay, and Dagra just walks past the guy up the hill.
Alright. He watches you leave. He looks outside the door, peers out a little, and then makes his way back inside the building to anyone else who's watching from below as Dagrad starts walking up the hill.
I was just going to follow along, accepting this is the norm for Daggerad.
Yeah, we're just gonna follow.
We're here for a reason, not to make friends.
Pretty much, yeah. Fuck people.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dagra just walks up the hill towards the carts, and it's like, hello, are there any Vestani up here?
Piled outside the wagon are several casks of empty wine. From inside the tent comes a crack of a whip, followed by the howls of a young man. 3 sputtering campfires fill the tent with smoke, and through the haze you see 6 Vistani passed out in various places on the dead grass. A barely conscious and shirtless teenager hugs the central tent pole, his wrist bound with rope and his back streaked with blood. An older, large man studded in leather armor lashes out to the young man with a horsewhip, causing him to scream again. Standing in the bigger man's shadow is a third man, also clothed in studded leather. "Easy, brother," he says to the whip-wielding brute. "I think Alexei has learned his lesson." You turn around and you see... Get the images up. That's the wrong button. Images.
You're pressing the right button.
I pressed NPC instead of images. You're not fighting anyone. Yeah.
Yet.
Yet is the key. What are you talking about, AJ? We are good at making friends.
See these two dudes?
Well, aren't they just a picture of good people? Look at those smiles. They just say warm, welcome, friendly times.
I don't like the look the one on the left has given me.
Weirdly enough, the one smiling's the scarier one.
I
The
don't like
definition
that.
of antagonist.
Those eyebrows just scream, throw a fireball at me.
I think we should.
Yeah.
Those are some finger of death features.
You see the more wild beardman. He's the one with the whip, and the one that's got a more the one that's more got a refined and cut beard. Aragorn. He's the one that stopped him. And you see him. Aragorn is like, well, besides Lavash, these new people might know something.
Karma is going to approach them.
Okay.
Karma is going to offer them both a Black Lotus each. Along with the words, I guess. Karma is pleased to meet you. Karma offers Black Lotus.
Roll me flat charisma roll.
The big guy eats it. Look at that now. He eats flowers.
Aragorn takes it, unsure of what it is, and is like, well then, you're quite polite. Vash smacks it with the horsewhip out of your hand. I don't have time for this.
Karma shrugs and accepts it as it is.
And looks over to the lot of you. You know my Arabella? Do you know where she is?
That's the little girl the other Dusk Elf is looking for.
Yes.
No idea. We just learned about it because, you know, we saved the other guy's life because he was being killed.
Then you're useless. And he turns back and starts whipping the other young boy in the middle.
Can I do a medicine check on the boy and like see if he's possibly like gonna die from this or something?
Roll.
Oh, where?
Maybe it's just king.
Oh,
20. The wounds look serious. They don't look, they're not deep enough to kill yet. It seems to be like the early stages of this. Maybe he's been on this pole for maybe half an hour at the most.
Nuri's gonna look between the kid getting whipped and the guy with me. Gonna go. Is there intentions to kill here?
Doesn't concern you.
Doesn't concern me. I want to know.
Cool. I don't want to tell you. And he continues to whip.
Nuri just shrugged. All right then.
Does money concern you? I'm here to buy shit.
Money? We may be able to do something then, says Aragorn. What do you have in mind?
I need paper, ink, lots of expensive shit, you know, to cast spells and whatnot. I need a lot of it, and I'm willing to pay a lot of money to get a lot of it.
For spell casting?
Yeah, pretty much. Like you'd make for scrolls or whatnot, or to copy spell, or to experiment, you know, writing and shit. It's not basic paper.
Not much of that is in Barovia. We'd have to take a trade route out.
Yeah, I've already bought basically everything in Barovia. I need more.
Well, we can get it for you. It'll take a couple weeks and will cost maybe double or 3 times the cost of his usual pay for.
Couple of weeks.
We have to leave Barovia and then come back, go to the nearest settlement, make our way back, all the while trying not to be attacked.
Fuck. There's no way it could be any faster. A couple of weeks is the best timing you have.
We can not rest, and it'll cost more to do so.
Yeah, no, okay. How do we do this then? You want me to pay? I can honestly pay up front, because you guys got to come back here anyway.
Yes, you pay up front and we go deliver some things. And we go prepare and we'll send some of our men once they're done looking for my niece, and then we'll send them off.
When you're done looking, so you won't even be going till you find the little girl.
Well, having one of, Missy, why would you do that to my door? It was closed. No, you're trapped, and that's your fault. Well, having one of the leader's children is missing is not a very ideal situation for us to be in.
I just look at everybody else. Look back at him. Oh, god damn it. If we find your kid, can you just leave, like, sooner?
Indeed.
I look at everyone. Are we doing that? We find our damn kid.
Going to play child rescue.
Karma wouldn't mind, but if Karma thinks we'd need more info than we have.
I would like to cast detect magic.
Right, roll detect magic. And by roll, I mean, are you doing a 10-minute cast or a 1-minute cast? Oh, the instant cast.
No, the instant cast, because I can cast it at will. It doesn't cost nothing.
Oh, okay, yep. I forgot if you're gonna cast it. Just having a look here. There doesn't seem to be anything super magical nearby. There isn't even anything on top of that.
Do you guys have a picture of her?
No, we don't have an artist in the land of Barovia to draw.
Karma wonders if you could tell us sort of where you last had person?
We saw them. The Lavash was like, she was here a week ago. We got drunk, and the next morning I woke up hungover and she wasn't here.
Karma will go ask around others and around this place. So, yeah, Karma will walk off, and Karma's just gonna go look around asking people, starting with probably the Dusk Elves.
Okay.
So, walking down back to the first house we were at,
Alright.
and others do their thing.
Yeah, so the boy you're whipping, does he have something to do with her daughter going missing?
1 second. Well, he was the one that was supposed to look after her, and he went off searching, couldn't find her, and he's receiving his punishment for him letting her disappear to begin with.
Do we recognize that guy being whipped?
Alexei?
Yeah. Is he a different guy from the one we saved in the tower, in the mansion?
No.
Did that guy in the mansion also make it?
The guy in the mansion was a Dusk Elf.
Yeah, I remember that.
He's also Vistani, this guy being whipped. He's like, she's got the same complexion as me and my brother, and she has tied up hair. She was gone a week ago. We have no idea where. It could be anywhere in the land, but I doubt it. It's probably pretty close. No one would travel that far without us hearing anything.
Okay, give me 5 minutes and Dagonet starts leaving through his spell.
Yeah. Also, just for the people that are relevant to, you've got no resurrection sickness anymore, Mim and Izuna.
Oh, hey.
Thank fuck for that.
No. Yeah. Excuse me.
So yeah, Dagrad's left, leaving Felden, Droxid, Izuna, and Estreno and Naru behind in this tent.
Do you have something similar to what she would have on her person? Like an object?
Yeah, and he like moves off to like a secluded area of the tent, and he pulls out like a toy rabbit. Hands it to you. Why? What's this gonna do?
No, I mean more something on her person that you have that is similar.
No, honestly, the rabbit could help a lot. If anybody could scry, we could use that to find her.
I don't do
Well, that's
scry.
what I'm trying to get something that will be useful with what I've got. If I need something
I'm assuming you're looking
similar.
at locate object.
Yes, that is what I have.
I have locate creature. I need to be able to describe her or know what she is like, looking like, or anything for me to be able to locate her though. Or we can make a trek back up to the mountain, make another deal with one of the sarcophaguses, because one of them gave us scry.
It's like, she's got nothing of anything similar to me.
Like a uniform or
No.
Does she have a spare pair of shoes? Similar to the one she'd be currently wearing?
He looks around and is like, I guess.
He looks at Troxon, will that work?
it might work.
He goes back to
Nearest
this.
object of a particular kind.
Let me have a look at the spell real quick.
Also, how old was she? How tall?
11, probably. I don't know, small people sizes.
Show me height, please.
Yeah, he points towards like the middle of his points to around his hip.
Yeah, the other Vistani children around that height, around here.
You look around. There seems to be a couple. Maybe there's like one a boy, and he's a little bit taller than that.
Girls?
No, no other girls.
Ask them, are there any of the girls around her same height?
No, they're older.
Good. That actually helps a lot. The thing I will do is very specific. The more modifiers I can put down to narrow it down, the easier it is to find her. But if there was another one here, it would literally just fuck it up completely. This helps.
Okay, so you're doing locate object, right?
I'm going to attempt to.
1,000 feet. Okay.
Cast it.
Did we do it?
It pings on the same pair of shoes that you're holding.
Well, damn.
Well, I have
That's
about 10 minutes for mine to work. But let's try this. I'm going to cast Locate Creature, and my thing will be a small Vastani girl of the height they said.
With their complexion.
Yep.
Let me just hop open the map so I can give you information.
Yeah, it's frustrating because I do not know her specifically. I have to like keep adding and modifying different statements to narrow the search, or else it's just point like the nearest Vastani.
Yeah.
That one.
Okay.
Get that one. Hit me. I'm gonna move my books away while I have some.
Just going to have a look see. I'm just going to have a quick read of the chapter real quick, just to know its position relative to the city. Okay. Alright, so you look around, you can't really see anything close by, but then you get the faintest of readings north, and then it disappears.
It's like the edge of 1,000 meters.
Yep.
Okay. Dagrad is going to quickly cast Thunderstep.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to teleport 60.
50 feet out of the stream.
I'm checking the range.
Thunderstep's 90 feet. Sure.
Alright, maybe it fits us
Teleport yourself to an area you can see within range.
But I hope he wasn't here already.
Range of 90 feet.
I would take like 2 steps away. I'd take a step away, cast a
No, you
teleport
wouldn't.
90 feet in that direction, and see if I can pick up back the signal, because it lasts 10 minutes.
You pick it back up, and then it's only there for like a minute.
It's heading further north.
Yep.
Okay, Dagra just turns to everyone else and goes, "Alright, they're this way," and turns and starts like heading that way.
Okay.
Who just shrugs and follows.
Karma will sprint after.
Estrina, who has basically been doing nothing but hiding outside near the fence, is going to perk up finally after idling for like 5 minutes. Will follow.
Casually taking off a 4th and 3rd level spell for that.
Should Karma change outfit?
I don't know, I think you look fine as you are.
Karma is implying whether he should turn to an animal.
I don't know.
If
Why
you
not
could
a
make it
horse?
move faster, yeah.
As you
Karma will be a
Don't get
bear.
too far separated though.
Or something that can track.
As I said, Karma will be a bear.
alright. As you make your way, you take the maybe 10 minutes it takes you to get to the edge of the city of Valaki, of the west entrance, and your spell fades, but you still, the signal was steadily going north, towards
the lake?
Yeah.
Oh. Apparently, the spell is gone, unfortunately, but they are heading towards the lake in this direction.
Flashbacks to oh god, what was the name?
Like Barata?
Tatiana,
Yeah.
Irina.
Arena, yes.
Yeah,
bitch.
we turned into Tatiana and fucking blew up a lake.
There was no
Yeah.
turning, just illusion-y and death.
An explosion.
Oh, that was separate, that was Strahd.
Right. So you guys going around the town, through the town?
What would be faster?
Oh, I imagine.
Yeah.
Through's got roads around as clear. So it's yeah.
Kind of much of a muchness.
Depends if they let us back
Yeah.
in after all. What happens?
Yeah, it's relatively the same thing. It's just like you'd have to follow roads to figure out where you're going if you're in town.
I like the idea of going around the town.
I think around honestly might be better because we can just head in the exact direction she's in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You head straight past the town. You follow the borders as it's bordering from west to north. Can everyone roll me perception?
Okey-dokey.
I'm very good at
Something I'm very good at.
watch me roll a
Would,
4.
just quick question: would it be a smell-based perception or just perception?
Just a perception.
Okay, then I'll just.
I got an 18.
6. Okay. Estrina, Droxid, and Daggerite are all very focused on finding the girl. Everyone else, as you're running by, you hear the sounds of like woodwork, and there seems to be a lot more loudness coming from the Valaki town as you're making your way past. That you can hear even from it's like you're not a considerable distance away, but enough for it to be like something's going on in the city, and you can hear it.
I bet it's probably rebuilding the building we destroyed.
As you approach the lake, you guys see stuff and things and Gon.
Surprise though.
Arena.
Gon.
She's standing on the lake.
Arena's got a sword and a stone. She hands it over. It's her, the Lady of the Lake. One of you is King Arthur.
Because I'm already
Shotgun.
talented. Oh.
It cannot be you, because you're ugly
1,
as
2, 3,
fuck.
not it.
I
But
kneel
can
down,
we-
ready for the sword.
Can we make the furry King Arthur?
No.
Best king ever.
Lady King Marble.
If we're doing a King Arthur, it's gonna be Fate Arthur because she's a waifu.
I'm an elf, so that counts.
You're not a waifu though.
Oh.
I won't argue with that.
Oh.
You just made my wife
I
Ow.
think you're a waifu, Kimmy.
Ow.
No, in real life, Kimmy's a waifu. In game, Estrina is not a waifu.
She could be though.
She could be.
Trina could be a waifu.
Could be.
Charisma.
And as you make your way, towards a lake, you see a small dock, nothing too big, enough for maybe 1 or 2 rowboats. You see one boat has left, and there seems to be towards the middle of the lake, standing still. There seems to be a man on there. You can't really see what he's doing from a distance, but that's all you can get. You can get one figure.
How far away is the distance?
Okay, I have to look at tile math now. 1 hex is a quarter mile.
May I sniff the air as a bear to try and pick up if it's a familiar scent?
About 1 mile into the lake.
That's within range.
Yeah, I don't think I could smell that far even as a bear.
Could I be
Are you
able to...
downwind?
Mm-hmm.
It's AJ's call.
You can roll perception.
Yeah, I'd like to.
I was
but I don't-
asking, I was asking as a bear with smell, that way I can use advantage.
Yeah, you can choose to smell or try to smell.
Dagger
Roll
just
for
snaps
smell.
smiles into existence and goes,
Smells
go!
like wet.
Is it
Yeah.
a familiar smell?
There's a hint of alcohol and smoke
Oh,
coming from the lake. Estrina, you're having a look. You see one figure, looks to be a somewhat like middle-aged elderly man. You can't really see anything else from that distance. You sense some.
What is he doing? Is he doing?
He seems to be standing up. He seems to be.
Beer in hand.
There seems to be a pole in there, but he's. You don't really see what he's doing, but you see that like after a few casts, nothing is happening, and then he starts to mess with something in the middle of the boat. Let me have a look. I need to go to another chapter real quick.
Is there anybody else at the dock here?
No.
Is there any boats?
Yeah, there's 1 rowboat left. Seems to be enough to fit maybe 4 people.
Oh yeah, naval combat.
Yeah, let me.
Time to become a crocodile after a short rest.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I don't think you're going to be jumping into the boat.
No, and I cannot wild shape again at the moment, so
Let me quickly find the thing I need to look for.
Don't you have 2?
we haven't had a short rest in a while.
Wait, did you all say
Oh,
twice
wait.
already?
Yeah, you took a long rest
We
when.
had a long rest before we left.
Yeah.
Travel.
Yeah, actually, no. I should still have one. No, never mind.
Let me.
Okay, so the boat. Who can swim?
No.
Sort of.
Nervous laughter from Nuru.
I mean, I would prefer not to swim, thank you very much. I'm not the best at swimming.
Karma will scratch out the shape of a crocodile in the dirt.
Still don't understand quite how legs work, and now I'm on fire. I think water is a bad mix for me.
Maybe you should stay on the shore.
I
Oh.
I can get in the boat.
Push.
I'm gonna get to the boat as well.
Could Karma try to scratch out the shape of a pixie in the dirt?
Roll.
Why?
Roll R.
Roll.
Can
Roll.
you scribe the word?
What do I roll as a bear trying to perform?
Maybe dexterity,
Charisma.
ability to
Roll.
control?
Roll a flat charisma check to see if you can.
if you have sleight of hand.
If you can make a discerning shape.
I forget, is that as the bear or as Karma?
It will be as you because it's a mental
Yeah,
stat.
okay.
Can he get proficiency if he has sleight of hand?
Does he have proficiency in sleight of hand?
Do you?
No.
No.
Come on, I'm trying to help you.
You are. That's not what's going on.
Even with the word pixie.
Actually, no, I'm wrong. Alright. There's 3 rowboats.
It's free?
There's 3. I had to jump to another chapter to read, and I was just going off memory. Yeah, there's 3 rowboats, and then there's a 4th one off in the middle of the pond.
I still don't want to jump on a boat. But I also don't trust the 2 casters piddling around in water.
Okay, worst case scenario isn't I could just throw you back at the shoreline.
How far? We have to go out that far. I don't think telekinesis is that far.
He can just
Oh,
hold
you'll
you
be
in the
thrown
air.
that far.
He can just stay in. He can just hold you in the air until we get back, and then put you back on the shore.
As you're discussing this, Strano, you're still gazing over. You see him, what seems to be like, he's picked up the heavy sack and thrown it into the
fuck.
lake.
Oh,
Alright, we gotta
that's-
go. So
Crocodile.
He then
Dagarad,
he then watches for a bit, and then he goes and sits down with his fishing pole.
Okay,
Dagarad, can I get confirmation from you?
What?
You said you sensed the figure somewhere north of here, correct?
Yeah, it's totally that boat. Come on.
I don't think it's the boat. I think it's whatever he just threw into the water.
For fucking Dagra pulls us three into a boat and is going, row!
Dagarad just
fine.
killed crocodile because I could not hear over everyone else.
Alright, what is
No?
Did Dagarad yell crocodile because I could not hear over everyone?
Yeah, Dagra said go turn into a crocodile. And
Okay, well, there goes my other wild shape for the day.
Alright.
The dude just threw the girl into the lake. Let's go get her.
Row your boat.
You know, I even described her wrong, but whatever. According to the book I discovered, roll me an athletics check, Karma. And the rest of you as well. Whoever's rolling.
I got the arms to row.
No, I'm swimming.
I
Oh.
have the arms to row.
Alright, so does...
Nah, I'm not helped.
Yeah, so is Gormon and Astrina in separate boats, or are they in one boat?
We're both in the one boat.
Okay, yeah, so
They're all together.
Gormon's got one, or Astrina's got the other, and they motorboat all the way through. It takes not even like a minute for them to get to the point where the burlap sack was dropped.
I guess Karma's got to dive down and look for it.
Did you roll me an athletics check as a crocodile?
That's what I was wondering. Do I need to as a crocodile if I'm swimming?
I said yes.
Okay, thank you. Wait,
I think it's for speed mainly.
is that a string?
Yes. He seems to be sitting there. Seems like a little, like he's swaying a bit as if he's drunk, and he just seems to be fishing. Yeah, at the same time, Crocodile Karma makes his way there.
I want to try to lead us
Propeller
to his
tailing.
boat real quick.
Mhm.
Like, I'm just gonna like sort of lead the oars with Dagrag to his boat.
Yep.
As we get to his boat, I want to hop onto his boat.
Okay, you hop onto his boat.
Yeah, I'm gonna use.
When-
Go ahead.
When we pass the point where he dropped the girl, Dagra just jumping off the boat into the water.
I'm
Alright.
going to lay on hands 5 hit points. I'm going to cure a disease or illness, aka cure his drunkenness.
Okay.
Because fuck him.
So is Daggerad clinging on as we go down?
Yep.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna hold him.
Well then,
What
yes.
did you just do?
I'm ready to cast Eldritch Blast if he tries any funny
Alright,
shit.
so both gonna get another athletics check. With advantage from the crocodile. Okay, that's good. Dagan is mainly there to like point it out as you're going down. He seems to be keeping up with the current, helping you as you submerge. You're going maybe 20 feet down.
I mean, I can swim 30 feet, so base it off that if you wish.
Yeah, so you make it there, and basically he indicates where it is. Like, you're not really focused on you're focused on getting down, and you quickly grab part of the sack, and then you both go up.
When we grab part of the sack, given how long it's been underwater, Daggerad is going to use like the breath he has left to cast Thunder Step again, which is only a verbal component,
Okay.
and just teleport back up onto the boat
Nice.
Alright, with the sack or by yourself?
with the sack.
Okay. So do the damage for Crocodile,
Accepted, it's fine.
and that works. You bamf back up, leaving like a thunder crack as you do so.
And he'd have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, so roll the Crocodile's con. And then roll the HP for the Crocodile into the tower, so I know.
How do I roll the HD 3d10 plus 3?
Yeah. Okay, be fair, so take 40 damage.
Could possibly not be a crocodile now.
As you are still a crocodile.
On it, so.
As you take a little bit of damage from this like lightning strike from this compressed like air popping from Daggerad as he leaps off your back with the sack. As he does this, Estrina's got this drunk man. 1 second. Got a burp. Okay. You've like got him undrunk, and he's like,
Poison.
yeah. And you asked him, what did you ask him?
What were you doing?
Fishing.
Yeah? What'd you throw in?
A glow.
Why?
Fish has been drying up. Hasn't been any catch in a week. Okay, hit him.
That's why I just bopped him in the head.
All right, bop him in the head. Roll the bottom. You're not doing damage, Bob, or just smacking him?
You know, fuck it. I'm actually not. I'm not losing that. I'm using my inspiration.
I mean, you could hit him. Like, that wasn't a
nine?
miss. He's a fucking commoner.
Can
The base is 10.
Can I rock the boat my way back up?
The base is 10. Let's check.
It's not that whatever. You hit him. You use your inspiration, I guess.
A one's a nat fail anyway, so okay.
Yeah, you smack him. Like, ow! Why'd you do that?
Why did you bury the fucking body in water?
What body? She's alive.
Why?
Vistani are lucky.
Why?
I need fish.
Hey, AJ,
Yes.
at this point, for the sake of Estrina, could it be looking like a crocodile's now swimming around the boat?
Yeah. At this point, like, Daggerad is, like,
Yeah, but no, you
either
get to this
cutting...
point.
He's either cutting or ripping the sack off the off the girl.
An option to threaten if she wishes.
On a completely
I was gonna dunk
unrelated
his head in
note,
the water.
this man is my fucking spirit animal.
I am going to.
It's a weird
hold his
fucking
head
spirit
under
animal. Okay. Go for a strength.
I'm
Don't
going
fucking
to
waterboard
Hello,
him.
Kev.
intervene real quick.
Alright, how are you intervening real quick? You're on
I
the...
cast Charm Person.
Is the... I mean,
Savior.
are you on another boat?
No, I was on the
He's on
same
our boat.
boat as them.
Oh yeah, four people.
really
Yep, you're right, 4 people. Yep, my bad. Yeah, so you charm person on. What are you charming him with? Like, what are you saying to him?
So we're like, oh, hang on, buddy. I believe there's a little bit of miscommunication here. Is there a particular intent behind what you're doing, or do you just believe that this is what needs to be done?
I want fish. The Vistani are lucky.
I'm gonna attempt
know what?
drowning.
Do
Go
whatever
for
you
it.
want. I'm gonna just sit here and wait.
Roll a strength check.
I did athletics.
Yeah, okay. I don't think that. No, I don't think that he can. To be honest, even with a crit.
I'm not gonna drown him if he like gotten to the point where he's actually suffocating.
Oh,
Bring him
well,
back up.
so you're gonna
But
waterboard him.
I am 100% waterboarding it.
You push his head into the water. You see the bubble thing. He's got no upper body strength to push him off you. Meanwhile, Dagarad is like trying to get any room in the boat because is the boat full? Your rowboat?
Three of us, though.
There's 2 boats and there's now.
Okay, there's only 3 people on the boat.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, but yeah, so there's enough room. Yeah, you, I'm assuming. I'll just say Droxid steps over to the other boat just so Dagarad's got the room to do everything.
Yeah. That's
He lays out this girl, and you watch her for a second, Dagarad, as she starts coughing up
Shoot her
water,
eyes.
much like what Mim just did. And she coughs up water and starts to breathe in heavily.
Rise from the drowning.
Today we drown a commoner.
No, he's drowning
and
against murder.
you see. Mm-hmm.
I offer to help intimidate further by looking like I'm a crocodile about to try and rip them out of Astrina's hands and drag them under, as in swimming at.
Man just wanted fish.
This is the girl. It's a big
Can we
picture.
truly be mad at him for just wanting fish?
Yes, because look at that face. Oh my god.
Look, crocodiles are hungry. They need to eat humans occasionally.
Okay, but she
Try.
kind of reminds me of the kid from the Warframe trailer.
But she's cute.
You mean you?
What?
Wasn't the kid in the Warframe trainer your person supposedly?
No.
No.
No, I'm just like a random tenor.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a subjection for you. You're the tenor. That's whatever.
Fuck off.
But
Whatever.
it looks nothing like my tenor.
Yeah, your tenor's a freak.
But, yeah.
No, my tenor the freak.
Your tenor is a freak.
Yeah, that's.
Meanwhile, so yeah, are you intimidating as a crocodile? What are you doing as the
Just
crocodile?
an assist to help with the intimidation method that I assume Astrina is doing, yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
the intimidation method is just my aesthetics.
Estrina's got advantage on her next intimidation check.
Yeah, okay.
After a couple seconds, the bubbles start to die down.
I lift him back up, swam onto the boat.
Mhm.
We're doing this again. Give me a proper reason.
I don't know what the fuck you want, lady. I wanted fish.
I believe her uncle is going to appreciate him being alive, so he can do whatever he wants with him.
Oh, I'm
Like
assuming
considering
that.
poor Alexi was getting whipped.
I'm assuming that much, but I just want to figure out what in his right mind, or throwing even a lucky child, just a child in general, into the water would help. Why the fuck would you kill someone like that?
He wanted fish.
You're not there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
People are insane, Estrina.
Third or fourth verse, same as.
By now.
Third.
I assume I'm patiently watching Astrina fucking waterboard man.
Yeah, you know,
I'm
Felden are on the shoreline near the
so-
dock.
Fucking unamused by this shit at this point that I'm just not gonna make enough comment about it. At this point in time, I think we've all lost it.
Okay, Estrina, before you drown the man, do we want to drown the man, or do we want to bring him back to this girl's, to Annabelle's father, so he can drown him?
Oh no, I'm gonna
that
bring
one,
him to the
because you
bar.
might get a discount on whatever it is you want. from him.
Hey.
Because honestly, I was thinking of just making him blind and pushing him out into the water and leaving with his boat.
I am not one to. I mean, I could. I really just don't want to today.
People are a big fan of revenge and will do a lot for the opportunity to be able to exact it. So if we do take him back, you might get something out of this because you want something out of this.
I
What
feel
happened,
like
what
on
happened
this
to your
boat,
line of saying we're not here to make friends?
I didn't say that they did.
I didn't
No, I'm
say
totally
that.
interested.
Yeah, but you don't have to make friends, but we all know it's going to cost him a lot of money to get this spell, and this is going to be a very useful spell, so if we can somehow make it easier for us, the long game is going to be a lot simpler.
I'm going to start rowing back to the shore with this girl who is just
Okay.
aside from drowning. I'm just going to point out that I feel like we're missing a moral compass here, and say have a good day.
She seems to be breathing. She's like shivering cold from the wet sack being trapped in that. You make it to shore.
We're Asgarish, we're rowing. So, You're alive, yes? You're not dead right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You were gone a week. What the hell happened?
Well, he took me because he said he needed fish, and then he left me in his cabin because he's been drinking all week and forgot sometimes, and he remembered to bring me today.
This man's
So dumb.
dying.
This is the weirdest side quest.
Whatever. That guy just keeps rowing.
Trust
He's
it.
like, you know what? That's fair. We're taking you back now.
Thank you.
Trust it.
Yes.
You wouldn't have to have any rope on you, do you?
No, I do not. I can attempt to row. I've very weak arms, but I can attempt to row while
Oh,
you're
even if
holding.
you go slow.
Yeah, you don't need to roll or anything. You'll just take a
No.
bit longer.
Cool, because I've already done it once and fucked it up.
It was a good roll.
Yeah. It takes maybe 5 minutes this time for you to get from onto the thing. With Estrina is like just got this man pinned down. As you make it.
I'm prepared to put him. a rope
Does
around
she
his
look
neck.
like she's been hurt at all? Or?
Yes, she seems to be barely clinging on.
Naru, once they come to shore, Naru will like put her hand on her shoulder and use cure wounds, and then she'll grab the massive shirt that she stole from Rona and just kind of drape it over her, just to try to keep her warm.
Okay.
You lied to me, AJ.
Smells
Talk to you about what?
About kill wounds.
What do you mean, kill wounds?
You lied to me.
Listen, I didn't know she had healing spells left.
What?
Don't worry. Yesterday I insinuated that you don't have any healing on you, and apparently I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, I still have healing word, cure wounds, prayer of healing.
Is healing word even a spell?
Even I don't have clear wounds.
It's a great bonus action spell.
I don't take
it.
it for that
yes, it is.
reason.
Is it
It can be
even a
helpful to pull
spell?
somebody off the floor if they're down. In case, you know, they're gonna go down and like get like death save hits. So.
You make your way back to. I'm assuming you guys are going straight to the Velaki camp.
Is anyone able
Would
to?
my hair be like warm because it's on fire?
It's not. It's not. It's not fire to generate heat.
Does anyone have any rope on them?
I think we.
I don't think I can give you rope as a crocodile.
If you took a bunch of stuff from a hardy yesterday, she had a set of manacles.
I have rope on me.
Rope?
Yeah, I have rope.
Perfect. Can I borrow that?
Rope. Yes, go for it.
Cool. I'm going to tie the rope around his neck.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna have a line that I hold on to.
Okay.
I mean, he can sit on my back, and I can just. You know.
Oh no,
Oh,
I'm
crocodile.
gonna make it so if he moves at all, he's choking himself.
Would you prefer I just grapple him in my mouth all the way back?
This is better.
Oh, fine. I won't bite him.
You make your way back to camp. You go up the hill with the crocodile and this man captured, and Arabella sort of like behind Naru, and like in between like Naru and Daggerad, where however that's positioned, makes their way back up to the camp. You enter again. He seems to have Luvash isn't whipping Alexei anymore. Alexei, but either way, and is like sitting on this chair and just like thinking deep in thought, and Arabella goes, "Daddy," and runs up and hugs Luvash, and he's like, he's like gently like roaring like happily that she's alive. Aragorn does a slow clap and is like, "Well then, wouldn't believe you actually found her that quickly, but that's what magic does, I assume."
Any slower and she would have been dead.
Yeah, they tried to drown her.
And then I throw the guy into the tent.
He tried to drown her.
You see Luvash and Aragorn both like get grim faces like, "Bluto, what in fact were you doing?" He's just like, I want a fish. Heard you guys were lucky. Throw it in the lake for more fish. And Lavash is very like he's about to go hit him with like a sword that he's got. Aragorn steps to the side, is like, now why would you go and do a silly thing like that? And he's like, well, I need another. And Aragorn stabs him in the heart with the dagger that he's got.
Cool.
As he bleeds out on the bottom of the
Okay,
camp
use
floor.
healing word, bring him back.
Give him, no, better than that. Just give him 1 hit point from lay on hands. That way he's close to death. Very much so.
But for real, you doing that though?
No.
Right. As he
I
dies,
don't care about this.
he's like, well, deal's a deal. We'll get all our men back today and we'll leave at our earliest convenience. Probably in the morning it'll be better to go forth. Feel free to stay the night with us. You all are lucky guests, and we can spare some areas for you to sleep in this untamed land.
Karma's not even going to question it. Going to go underneath one of the their caravans.
Yep.
Can I go underneath one of their caravans, crocodile, and just go to sleep there?
Where's the crocodile? Cool.
It's around
Yeah,
5 p.m. now. Yeah.
Sweet. Well, honestly, we might take you on that offer, but before that, healer, and Dagrad gives him all 600 electrum and 500 silver. It's like, I need as much paper and shit as you can buy with this, plus whatever profit you want to keep.
Alright. He throws that money in a pouch and sets it aside and is like, oh, okay. If you all want to trade with us here, we've got some things we can thing. We just didn't have any vellum and ink for a friend over here. We've still got some equipment that we can sell off if we need to.
Do you have anything of the magic persuasion?
Nothing of that variety. A few elixirs, but that's it.
Obviously lying.
Inside.
Suspicious.
Inside, go for it.
I think it's red, guys.
If you want if you guys want an inside roll, just tell me beforehand.
I think he's the imposter. I'm just saying.
No, you vented.
No.
He seems to be telling you the truth, and as you do so, he pulls out like a wooden box, and then another and a potion of and then like a crystal vial. That seems to be full of this light green potion.
Yeah, I have literally no gold left, so you guys do whatever you want. Dagrad goes out, sits down, and goes back to reading.
I have everything I need. You do you. I'll be still outside if you need me.
If Naru can, she's probably gonna stick with the child and kind of make sure she's okay.
Right?
I'm curious about the different coloured liquid vial.
Okay. Yeah.
If you need money, just ask.
It just seems to be a separate potion from the others. The small box just seems to be in a set, and he's like, Aragorn's like, these are all just, this is a set we've had to concoct, as we do some things. They don't really do anything beneficial, but they stop the fog from killing you if you ever go too far.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Info we do.
And how many of them was there? Just the
Seems to
one,
be
or-
12 potions in this box.
And how much do you want for them?
They were hard to make, so 75 a potion.
I agree with that
Okay.
sentence.
And you've got a normal potion as well, you said?
This is you can't really determine. It was unlabeled when we took it from its last owner, but we know it's magical.
Well, at least he was honest.
Oh,
Yes.
I'll take 2 of them.
Right, 2 of the normal potions. 2 of the thing potions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 150 gold.
Okay, and I'm once again, as I said last time, using the gold that I think's gold. That's not really gold.
Friend, this is wood.
Damn.
What do you mean?
This is wood painted to look like gold. He like gets a knife and he starts scratching it and shows that it's wood and underside some like gold painting.
Fuck me.
You're literally blowing his mind right now.
Wait a minute. What? How?
Okay.
What about back?
I don't know what the silver to gold conversion is.
10 to 1. Silver to gold. Or 5 to 1. 5 to 1 election to gold.
Right.
Fuck away.
So
Hello, Kiss. What do you want?
I almost have enough electrum, and I need silver piece as well. I mean, math isn't incredibly good.
Okay, how much electrum do you have?
I have 683.
Do you have enough electrum? It's worth 150 gold for 2 potions.
That'll be 300
That's
electrum.
300 electrum.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I give him 300 electrum.
Yep.
Who uses that currency anyway?
Strahd.
Apparently these fuckers.
So yeah, he hands you 2 of these potions. I'll add them to your sheet real quick.
Electrum's like that 5-cent coin. It's still in the system, but people really don't want it.
Yeah.
Electrums is like...
As plastic.
Yeah.
Electrum is a $5 note.
Oh,
And
no,
like,
I think $5 is pretty good.
yeah, but that's the thing. It's it's not a 20-cent piece. No, that makes no sense. It's a $5 note.
Even a 20-cent piece is
If 1 gold is $10, it's a $5 piece. It's a $5 note. And then silver is $1 of coins.
I'm talking about in relation to
And copper is 1 cent coins.
Yeah, like
We don't need those.
I'm sorry, but that's how the math works.
We have 5.
Is anyone else getting anything?
Nope.
Okay.
You're just too focused on the kid.
On the scale of 1 to money, I have none.
Okay.
Hey, I have
That-
money.
You want money?
Maybe you could actually buy some clothes that fit you.
I do have clothes that fit me. We stole a dress. We didn't steal it. We took a dress from the box. So I look damn fancy.
Are you guys staying here for the night, or are you gonna go
Yeah.
do some other
Well,
things?
Yeah, if I remember correctly, the gates of Alaki close at nighttime and don't open till the morning, so
That is
yeah,
true,
we should stay here.
Okay. He's like, well, then we drink while we wait for our friends, Livash says. And he, like, goes to, like, this back area of the main tent. He actually goes to one of the caravans outside and, like, lifts it up, and he sees, like, there's a bunch of barrels of wine from outside of Barovia. And he starts...
This event's happening like just in the outside area, not in a tent.
Yeah.
Okay.
He starts handing them out to everyone.
I'll participate.
Okay.
I can't really get poisoned, so I just exist. What a way to live.
Yep. Alright. He hands one out to everyone here. Is everyone taking them, or is something else happening?
I'll take it.
Yeah, fuck it, when in Rome.
I'm gonna keep track of the lightweights.
Okay.
I also refuse to give people my plus for free.
Okay.
I don't get it. You made the conscious choice to drink. You serve it up.
Yeah, Dagoran's outside's reading a book, so if he's offered the drink, he'll take it.
Okay.
Unless he does, he's out.
Yeah, he's seems to be going past everyone, he's offering an ale.
Yeah, because if this night goes well, I should finish the book tonight.
Is Felden, Karma, and he's not having any? And Naru?
Naru won't take any because she's just kind of focused on the kid.
The kid seems to be fine now. Now she's back home. She seems to be fully healed after your heal. Seems to be back enjoying her time with her dad and everyone else.
Naru is still just kind of watching her.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm just giving a description.
On bed.
Karma, Felden, Izuna. 1 second. Okay. Karma, everyone's offering alcohol to the group. Did you want to partake?
How much time has passed?
You're not a crocodile anymore. This is like parting into the night. Daggerad's was given an ale or a wine and is sitting by one of the caverns while everyone else is sort of partying. He's sitting there reading his book.
Nah, I imagine Karma would just be trying to sleep in a place relatively unnoticed.
Right.
Well, not sleep, but rest.
James?
James dead.
Oh no.
He doesn't really find out his mic has not been working this whole time, but he's been trying to talk.
I hope that's not the case, because
Yeah.
Is Lily gone for dinner?
No, he's just grabbing a drink.
Okay. I'll ask
You're
him
a
later.
gamer.
Yeah, how long do you have left on your book, Darian?
Man, if my notes didn't get deleted, I would absolutely know. But I believe out of the 48 hours of reading I had to do, with the time we spent in the last town, I think I had
40.
I think I had 40 at the last town we got there.
Okay.
I did 4 hours that night, and so 4 more hours tonight, and I'll be done.
Yeah. You start reading, and as you do, you full on Persona, read a stat book, and you get a stat plus. So you get I believe it's the wisdom one, right?
Yeah, +2 to my wisdom.
Yeah. And then the book, the runes that were outside the book that were glowing faintly seem to become inert.
Well, I'm glad that's the stat you decided to put 40 hours into.
Put it in
man.
strength.
Still a +1 or stat.
Yeah, now my wisdom saves at a +5.
Cool.
So Joxage drinking. James isn't participating in things. So I'll just say he's not drinking. I'll say he's too busy
Too busy
being a nerd.
being his nerd self. Doing
He's
nerd
raiding
things.
right now, AJ. He can't play.
No.
He's a nerd.
And he's no, I'll ask when we get back. Everyone.
It's surprisingly roomy underneath caravans.
I am
It
immune
is.
to poison.
You are immune to poison.
I'll poison you with love.
Anyway.
I'm immune.
Damn.
But after the breakup, you're fucking not.
Alright, are you drinking? Even though they're handing out alcohol to everyone.
9 out of 10 people say to do it.
Lulu?
According to this, they
What?
haven't.
All
Otherwise, the
the Vistani people have been handing out alcohol to give to you guys as they're having a party celebrating her return.
Yeah, why not?
Alright.
I will put it in my bag right next to the other alcohol I haven't touched yet.
It's not like a bottle, it's a
Well,
a
that's
cup.
fucking disappointing. Yeah,
It's
right.
like a flagon.
Okay.
The mug.
Why would they hand you a bottle of alcohol? Here, drink this whole
He's
wine.
a big boy.
Some basic
Yeah,
classes.
they're handing you some mix, not an actual bottle. Like,
I thought they were. I
Give him a
actually thought
cake.
you were about to say that they were handing me some milk, and I was gonna kill you on the spot.
they were handing you milk.
no, that was for Rona, but he's not here anymore.
Right, as everyone
Partake.
winds down for the night, when's everyone going to bed? Because if it's just 4 hours that have passed, if you're all just doing the stuff that's happening, it's roughly 9 p.m.
Yeah, when Daggerad finishes his book, he looks around, realizes he doesn't give a shit, and then goes and passes out somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, Mira's just gonna go find somewhere to sleep, probably drag us in with her.
Okay.
I feel like I'd
Find a nice
probably,
corner to curl up in.
I feel like I'd probably be watching and participating throughout
Can it
most
curl
of
up
the
snake
encounter.
anymore?
And then late, as it gets late, I'll just kind of.
Yeah, the party seems to wind down as everyone gets drunk and falls
Because I know I
unconscious.
don't need as much sleep as the rest, so I just kind of
Yeah.
spend some of my time just in watch, and then I'll go into my trance. Probably close to me where Karma is.
Yeah, can I classify this as a long rest?
Yeah.
In that case, I'm halving.
Okay. Well, let me have a look at the hearth thing. Real quickly, just so I remember.
Basically, just within a radius, we're basically just hidden.
Okay.
So that's one.
Everyone falls asleep.
I think weirdly enough, Cal is one I trust the most.
Can everyone roll perception?
Oh dear.
Do I get that +5? Was it, Karma?
If I could put it in chat, I'd say yes.
Hey,
Never mind, someone rolled
Nat
that
20.
AJ, would I get that +5?
Yeah,
I
if,
see everything.
If you're sleeping, if you're resting 30 feet away from Karma, then yes.
Just want to double check on that. Look, I don't know. You do you.
That's what I'm saying. You do you.
I just want to make sure the rules master knows what I'm doing, so I don't do something dumb.
Well, you said it once, and I understood what you're doing.
Yeah, and I say it again because I got no answer.
So technically, I also got a 26.
Everyone, you wake up as you're being bound.
Ah, I fully expected this, honestly.
Fuck.
What is it bound? What is it bound by, AJ?
Manacles.
I strong.
You are strong. However,
Are we gagged?
Gormon, Droxid, Isna, and Strina are all paralyzed.
Wow, shocking fucking situation. Who
From
could
what?
in this
From drinking.
Oh, fuck.
Can I
Oh
attempt
my
to break the
God.
manacles?
Does
You
that
can
not
tr-
count as poison, sir?
Yeah, it could. You know what it is.
Yep.
It is poison.
You know,
That's
my
how that
favorite
film
part
works.
about this situation is,
Shut
you
the
ever
fuck
have
up,
this?
AJ.
You weren't gonna get poisoned, Kim.
Can I break a manacle?
You can try.
Just roll straight strength, or
Here it is.
Yeah.
Divine health. The divine magic flowing through you.
I agree with you that you're not poisoned!
I am disappointed they found us.
Oh,
Can
God.
I attempt to break the medicals with the strength check as well?
No, because you're
you're
paralyzed.
paralyzed.
Fuck you!
Nara, you try and yank as like the manacles, like you're trying to break out of them, but you can't. At that point, you see a couple of the Vistani grab rope and then like tie you up as tight as they can, so you've got no wiggle room anymore.
I
Was there
missed
at
my
least a-
tail.
Huh?
At least a short rest in there, AJ.
Yeah, you were sleeping from the start.
Okay, then I'm getting my wild shape back. Thank you.
Okay.
Are we, look at the,
Don't
we're
get
all
there.
tied up and manacled, yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm paralyzed.
Yeah.
Are we all together?
Not yet. They seem to be in different spots wherever you guys passed out.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
just to
fucking go to the
clarify, I
poly
didn't
with
get a
sleep.
short rest?
I need to remember what my holy symbol was real quick. 2
Yeah, so Karma and Australia are nearby because Australia needed that +5, you know. She just needed to make sure she had that +5. But Naru and Isna are next to each other as well.
I hate
You should have
this
asked us to
place.
do a stealth check.
AJ,
Fuck these people.
Mm-hmm.
AJ, my holy symbol's a necklace. Can
Yes.
I reach and grab my necklace with my teeth?
Where's your your necklace?
Like it's an actual it's always on me.
I know it's always on you, but I'm asking like I'm trying to debate on how
I'm
it's
not-
how
I'm
you're
not very-
logistically gonna do that.
I'm not wearing armor, and I'm trying to like sort of nudge at like the.
I'm assuming it's a pendant necklace that's like on the thing, but I don't know if you can sort of like
I'm
use your
I'm
chin.
I'm leaning my body to the side, so like.
I don't know if you
around my
can use your chin to like get it up to your teeth. I don't know.
Tom?
Not if you're lying down.
Well, if I realize I'm grappled, I'd sit up, wouldn't I?
Yeah, but you said you were lying down just now.
I'd be leaning.
And aren't you
Lean.
paralyzed?
I'm sorry,
No.
you're leaning.
This is
I'm
bullshit.
Okay, how I imagine is it?
That's
he
even
was
worse to
leaning
get it.
against, He was. She was leaning against the caravan while I was pretty much just underneath it.
It's a yes or no answer, like either or.
No, I'll say no,
No?
because even lying down is the better way to do that. And you said you're leaning, so that's
Yep.
making it more difficult to get from your chin to your teeth.
Okay. Anyone else near me by chance?
Me.
Come on.
Yeah, come.
Besides the party.
Huh? Just Karma. There's one or two Vistani and Aragor's next to you. And
Aragorn?
Aragorn, the other guy, he grabs your head, and he's gonna message you something.
Okay.
So what's everyone else doing?
being
Being
really
Right.
annoyed.
Naru is still trying to wiggle. She's looking a bit grumpy. Her hair is flaring a bit. She's grumbling something about this would be as bad if I had a tail still.
Yeah, Daggerad and Droxid, who they know are casters, are gagged as well. And Naru.
I'm assuming, well, like, you said we did not have a long rest.
No, you do not have a long rest.
Would I have had it? Because I know Karma had a short rest. Would I have had a short rest given I went to bed
Yes.
4 hours after? Yeah, cool. Okay, just making sure.
So I wouldn't have got one.
Everyone would have gone along. You've at least had an hour left. You've had an hour rest.
Cool. Only asked because I was back on a short rest.
So he messaged me. I sent a response.
Yeah. He seems to whisper something in his ear. Strainer like nudges his head back, pushes him away with a thing, and he smiles like sadistically.
Yeah, and she just got that like look of a fuck you kind of look.
And, like, get them on the car. We're going to Ravenloft. And chucks all of you into a cart.
Well, isn't that just fucking convenient?
They're in bottle of gold for
We're gonna have to
nothing.
walk more.
Okay. I'm going to message you, AJ. Actually, might.
Yeah, that's fine.
I cannot wait till this paralyzed wears off.
Yes, same.
Even gagged, I still have things I can do.
Same.
Have one.
I was trying to plan to use darkness, but I need M for
I don't know
material.
if I. That's voice.
You could also just, bite someone from sorts of things. That counts, right?
Yes, there is.
Okay, thank you.
There's a few. You are not even all in the same caravan.
Am I at least in the same caravan as Azuna?
Yes.
Good.
Am I
I'm still
in the same-
paralyzed.
You're with. Alright, I'll just.
Who is in which caravan? Because this matters a bit.
Gormon and Droxid are in one. Izuna and Anna are in the other. And Karma, Strainer, and Felden are in the last.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, this is a weird one.
Can we see the kid?
Yep.
Gives a shit about the kid at this point.
Fuck the kid. Kid's so
Yeah.
far.
The kid's father fucked us, like.
Should have come back with a corpse.
Kid, casually, hey kid, we helped you, bitch, get me out of these manacles. I gave you a shirt.
Why? God.
Say nothing.
What's happening?
Am I still paralyzed?
Yes.
Yes.
Just gonna fucking.
I will say anyone who is poison paralyzed will be doing so for 8 hours.
This is.
8 hours.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, this is really important. Remember how at the start of the session you told me that my what was it, resurrection sickness was gone, and now you fucking poisoned me?
Yeah. I
This is
did.
an affront to me that I will not forget.
That's funny.
I mean, I only did that because I only told you the first thing because I did the math.
Why did I agree to stupid fucking alcohol? This is karma. I saw this coming.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys did. I just had the ability
Oh
to.
shit.
I'm just wishing I slept further away in the hearth now.
So yeah, you all start making your way towards Castle Ravenloft.
Are my legs also like bound?
Yes.
Damn.
Have you gained full control of your legs yet?
Not yet. We're getting there. We're
How
getting
bad?
there.
For AJ's sake, would it be wise for me to suggest that he goes caravan by caravan?
If you want to do something, there's 2 caravans of people that can't do shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm just asking.
There is the one caravan where no one is affected. What's happening in the caravan where no one is affected?
I assume that's ours.
Yes.
Posh twins. Imagine.
Okay, first off, how many are in the caravan with us currently? There's the 3 of us. And you mentioned there, in response to what I said, there is a guard, yes?
Huh? What'd you say? Yeah, there's a couple people.
Okay,
there's a couple guards.
there's Yeah, 3 of us, some guards. Do you have a rough number? I assume we're not knocked out or anything.
It's probably 4 for Stani for the 3 of you.
And then I'd have to account for the one person
Driving.
steering?
Yep.
Yeah. You said they're what are they? Manacled,
Manacled. Yep.
which are basically handcuffs, yes.
There's leg and hand ones.
And they do not prevent any form of magic.
No, not really.
Sweet. Let me just double check something quickly. The other two can speak while I check this. I have
Australian,
not seen a dinosaur, nor have I studied one. We went over this.
Australian, are you doing that thing you told me?
Yes, I'm actually
Yeah.
gonna try and break out if I can.
Yeah, so she goes in for a headbutt and like tries to hulk out of her thing, so but yeah, you're manacled and tied up because Arago told you to, so roll a disadvantage.
Do you want me to put it in front or the tower?
In the tower.
Okay.
You try as you might, but you can't wiggle out of either of the ropes or the manacles.
Motherfucker. Why?
Who could have
Oh,
seen this
my.
coming?
That's not the one.
Yeah, so
Is it?
I was just contemplating, unless it changes my actual size, I would not break out the manacles, correct?
I could say it depends on what animal. Some animals would not be able to.
Say, for example, an ape because of the slight changes in physiology, would it break them?
No, because an ape is too close to a humanoid with a
That's
full
what I
wrist
was
shape.
asking. Thank you.
Turn into a mouse.
Sweet, sweet.
Okay, let me just have one last check and I'll
Moment
get back
again.
to you.
Okay. Felden, are you doing anything?
As long as he can read his sword.
Being a nerd.
Okay.
Actually, curious
Shit.
question. What happened to my swords?
They're taken away from
Yeah.
me. You're all weaponless.
Cut.
They have my staff.
Yep.
Staffs plural because I have 3 staffs.
So
Oh.
then they can't tell. They can't tell what a sword hilt is. Like, oh, it's mine.
A lady who doesn't know how to use a leg for a walking stick.
Can are we finished with the first card, or is that still gone?
I mean, the only person that could do anything in your card is Naru, so if she wants to
I
do
mean, I
anything...
have a
Can't. Oh my
more
voice.
more out of curiosity. Would I be able to determine if my swords are on my cart?
You're paralyzed, you cannot feel anything. Or
I don't need to feel anything. It's
You-
not
you can-
physical.
you're
it's
tied-
mental.
I mean,
I'm only physically paralyzed.
you're also mentally
Unless you're
poisoned.
unconscious.
If you fucking knock me out, I'm gonna leave.
Oh no, you're poisoned.
You're notified.
You're poisoned. Your connection to your magic is also like deteriorated. You can't really sense
This is-
anything at the moment.
The stupidest gimmick.
Okay, I think
Sounds
I know
like
what
you
I'm
I mean,
drunk alcohol.
Yeah, sounds like someone shouldn't have listened to the Vistani that you know work for Strahd, because they've said multiple times that they work for Strahd.
Paralyzed creature is incapacitated.
Yeah.
So,
That's the thing.
I love.
are
the
we
book
treating
crap.
this? Are we treating this in turns, or could I cast a spell and then wild shape?
That's a turn, though, isn't it? Oh, no, you have to treat it on turns.
Well,
and if
that's
you're
fine.
casting a spell.
He's not a moon druid.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Are we treating
Yeah.
this as combat turns, or can I
Yeah,
do
combat
something
turns.
and then?
If you actually attack someone,
Okay.
you combat turns.
Nope, that answers it. Thank you. I wouldn't be attacking myself at least. I mean, I myself wouldn't be attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am going to conjure woodland beings.
What are the components for that?
Pixies.
Oh wait, actually no, I wouldn't be able to reach my thing, would I?
Well, yep, what are the components for that?
VSRM, and I just realized I can't reach my thing, can I?
No, yeah, you're also
You
gagged.
also
No,
can't
okay.
do somatic. You can't do somatic components because your hands are bound. You can't do material components because you can't reach your thing. And you're
Yeah, I
gagged.
just realized after. Never mind. In that case, I've now got to double check wild shape as well.
Wild shape.
Wild Shape has got no component requirements.
More just making sure there's no real restrictions. Yeah, I'm going to go with the idea that was suggested, and I'm going to turn to a mouse.
Okay.
So that'll be 1 point of my wild shape.
Yep, you suddenly shrink.
So I slip out of the manacles that way, yes.
Yep.
Now, I'm actually going to waste both points.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to turn into an ape.
Well, that's one turn, because you're not land. So,
While
are you
while the
hiding?
mouse,
So
while
first,
the mouse, I would be hiding. Yes.
okay, roll stuff check as a mouse.
Don't have a mouse page. So 1 sec.
Let me get you a mouse
Three, I
page.
don't know.
And
No. +3 advantage yourself,
mouse. There is no mouse. Rat. Big ol' rat. There's a rat page.
Close enough.
You have
Fuck.
+0, so roll a dexterity check.
Dexterity.
Yeah. 19.
Hey, nice.
I mean, I under the assumption they'd notice I changed and sort of went out of their sight, but yeah,
I'm not good for you.
they have really good vision. I imagine.
One of them sees you.
One has locate creature and is casting constantly.
So he's going to stab you with a spear.
Okay.
That's an 8. Does that hit a rat? No, it does not hit a rat. Right, and then anyone in that cart can roll initiative, and that's round over. Let's go to let's go to fucking Strahd's palace, even though I haven't made the fucking maps yet.
Yeah, you're the one doing this.
Oh no!
Also,
Oh no!
for Nox, I am not high enough to turn into a giant ape.
Right, so all of you.
Yeah.
Anyone in that car that's probably gonna compete in that roll.
I mean, I'm just gonna have it there for in case.
Actually, before we get super into combat, let's quickly take our break, because I need to hit the bathroom and grab something. Yeah. So roll initiative while we're on break, and then we're back and do combat right afterwards.
It's only like me, Carla, and Felden.
I'm okay with this.
What a wild combination of people.
I just need to get it to next turn. That's all.
This is a dumb combination, but probably the combination I trust the most.
Yeah. Unfortunately, what I was originally planning to do until I kind of remembered I don't have my focus, druidic focus.
Mm.
I was going to call pixies and get one of them to entangle on all the carts, and then I was going to get the rest to use some of them to use polymorph on the guards.
If I wasn't paralyzed, I have so much I can do, even while bound and gagged.
Mm-hmm.
Really? What?
I laughed at him when I saw his idea.
Hey, I am not going to ruin anything unless we get to have the
Yeah, no,
fun,
that's
so you'll have to
totally
wait
fine.
and see if...
There is actually something else I could turn to as well, which will be fun.
Is
I
it
don't go on
development?
No, if I don't go on Ape, I've got other options that are fun.
You know what my favorite part about this is? Me and Mim were having a conversation earlier today about why alcohol is bad.
You know, this
and
is
how
just a
I'm
random
fucking
meta.
paralyzed.
This is more of a conversation topic, but how much do you think these caravans can hold inside them in terms of weight?
There is not enough anger in this fucking world.
Does anyone know the average weight of a warhorse?
Uh,
No.
exactly 12
to be
angers.
fair, you might break through the bottom.
6.
I am going to stand by my statement of giant octopus.
Can I do a giant octopus at the moment?
Giant
Giant
octopus.
badger.
You don't... No.
Has
You
I
a-
don't
don't think
realize-
he can yet. I
Badger.
think it needs to be a higher level.
No,
don't
I
really
can't till
realize.
CR1.
I
can
don't
do
think you
CR.
can be a giant octopus because they are CR... They are CR1, I believe.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
do that till level 8.
Is
Aren't
it
we level
6?
8?
Yeah, literally one level off.
We're level 7.
Giant octopus is the most underrated wild shape.
It's so good.
It is so good. I've used it. It's fun.
Just because you only have 5 feet of movement doesn't stop you from wrecking everyone's shit.
You don't need to move if you're the moving object.
I think it's a giant goat.
Or just stay as a cat and cast magic.
Oh, or mouse, but... I'm just trying to think of the biggest possible being I could do right now to try and break the caravan.
Rhino.
Rip you a new one?
Elephant is
Turn
a
into a
good one.
dragon.
I mean, a rhino's pretty good. Like,
Do you have polymorph?
I do, actually.
Do
Good,
you
cast-
have you ever seen
There
a
you go.
giant whale?
polymorph requires.
Oh, right, you're saying I could polymorph...
Yeah,
no longer
polymorph
bound.
into an Allosaurus.
If you just, use your free action to cancel wild shape, you turn back into you.
Yeah.
Cast polymorph on yourself to turn yourself into, I don't know, a T-Rex.
Again, I
Because
think we
polymorph
did agree.
generations are...
CR8.
Well, yeah, it's your level in challenge rating of the beast. So,
So,
an elephant
7.
would work.
A mammoth would work if that was allowed.
Yep. as long as you're free.
Polar bear, definitely.
Polar bears.
Giant
well, one.
octopus.
Yeah, giant octopus.
Does polymorph
Good.
require some? Let me
Polar,
double
polar
check.
bears
that
are
one.
CR2 actually.
Yeah.
Polar
No.
bears are CR2.
Yeah, as long as I can get access
CR's pretty
to.
good.
Again, I think I'd need my druidic focus for the polymorph.
It's why moon druids are busted.
Exactly.
Because, again, it's VSM, and I don't have a caterpillar cocoon on me.
That's why I have no intention of playing a moon druid ever.
In saying that, it wouldn't be hard to get a caterpillar cocoon.
I had
Well,
the
just
idea.
ask if you have your components with you. It's just out.
I had the idea
I
of
don't know.
playing a moon druid barbarian at one point, but I'm like, I could. But then just my AC
Actually-
gets fucked all the time.
AJ only specified they took our weapons off us, yeah?
Yep.
He didn't say
Yeah.
anything about focuses.
I
It's
assume I
it's
still
just
have
more
my.
of a matter of reaching it, but if
I
you
don't-
wild shape out of your mouse form, you will have it.
Yeah?
I'm assuming
If
if
he
they would
gets killed
notice.
out of his,
I'm
if he gets
assuming if they would
scabbled out of
notice,
his
they would have
rat
taken
form,
it.
I'm pretty sure he'll have it.
That's
Well,
the thing.
the part that I'm like annoyed about is if we literally moved further away and went to sleep there, we probably would have been fine.
Don't know. They could have still found us while we were sleeping anyway.
Yeah, they may have got somebody to just follow us, wait for us to sleep, and then come ambush us.
This is why I usually sleep on roofs or in trees.
It's like
Dude,
under a car, so
motherfucker.
you're fine.
You got a +0 to hit, my dude.
If I
That's
was still a
that's the bet.
snake, they wouldn't have been able to bound my fat
Okay.
tail, and I would have crushed them.
Okay, Karma, I have an idea. You ready for this?
Sure.
As a
Giant
mouse.
octopus.
No, as a mouse. Jump up onto the front of the wagon where the driver is, then turn back into Karma. Then, using your action, change into a horse. Knock the
Set your
dude off the
dominance.
front of the wagon, freak out the other horses, flip your fucking wagon. Everyone will crash. You're a horse though, so you'll be able to tank the hit.
I'm a horse,
Boom.
I can just fucking run.
Everyone
then
in
you
our
come and
cart,
unbind-
The wagon away.
everyone in our cart would crash.
Worth it. I might actually use that. I kind of love that idea.
I'm curious as to what the order of carts are.
I think we're probably at the front.
If
Here's
you're
the
at
thing.
front, it's
If,
even better.
if I can get to a point where I can get the pixies out, I could easily get most of the carts entangled at least.
If you can get me unbound, I can do something a lot of fun.
What else do I have access to with that, actually?
I'm
One
back.
sec.
But,
Would anyone like some boggles and fire?
yeah.
You have Moonbeam.
Is
Uh,
everyone back?
Old
You know,
faithful.
you know what boggles
I
can do, yeah?
Yeah.
They leave oily puddles everywhere. I'm considering whether or not burning down an entire crew of caravans is worth it.
Just cast Grease. Everyone likes
Pick
that
one
spell.
so we can have one.
Especially the flammable one. Where you just tip the card over and then make it go on fire.
Right. I'm gonna go back and push talk since I think everyone's back.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me just switch it back. And we'll continue combat.
I'll go back to Nuzlocke.
Okay.
Because it's fun.
Felden, you gonna roll initiative, buddy?
No.
Shut up. Don't talk.
Jame. Jame. Jam.
Jam?
Jam.
Jim.
Jam.
Shut
One
up.
Jane.
One Jame.
1 second.
Jimmy Bimmy.
Shh.
He's forever gone.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he's not feeling the best. He's out of it today. I'll take over. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Fuck. Man.
That's a good roll. I haven't.
Oh, okay. Darren will take over then.
Gotta love that.
It's free for you to
He's
click.
got to do the accent for him though.
Or you can just not
Really
speak.
sell it.
Alright,
Look at it.
so first on the top of the order is the
Other
Dragon.
guys.
I already.
Tell them it fast.
Felden had a 17 and then you rolled 21.
Golden was like, maybe I'll go. Oh no, I'll
I
go.
will be kind and I'll be a kind DM. And
Oh,
let
wow.
Feldon go first.
Whoa.
Oh, down, AJ.
Just to make sure we are, he is bound, but
Nah,
he
not
is not
good.
gagged because they don't know he could cast magic,
Yeah.
Detach his arms!
and he is not in fact paralyzed.
No.
God, the new
Motherfucker
classes.
better start pulling his weight. His weight.
I don't even know what his class is.
He's already not pulling his weight, don't worry.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he can
That's
pull
what
his
the
weight.
carriages are doing.
No, he can. He's just not doing it.
Who's doing what? Sorry.
His infusions are not helping the party. That's what's happening.
Hello, Cass.
I would repeat this question. What happened?
And I'm
Yeah.
assuming all of these arcane elder, his alchemist powers I cannot use while bound.
You can't reach him there.
He is going to hold his action until it is karma. Until karma is going to act.
Okay. Then the driver's turn, and he's not doing nothing. Straight
He's
up.
driving.
So, who else is in this cart?
Feldon, Karma, and 4 other Vistani.
Well, and I can see Karma, right?
Yeah. I don't know. You saw where he was.
Okay.
Well, I was stabbed at. I assumed that she could see me.
Yeah.
This is.
I am just going to wait on Karma as well, I think, for my action.
Now, Karma, I'm going to assume you do not bring the manacles into your transformation with you.
No, I'm pretty sure I literally just slipped out. So, now just remind me the construction of these caravans. I'd be able to slip straight out the front, yeah? Like, next to the driver, right?
You'd have to stealth.
It's more just, is it possible to jump out that way, essentially?
If you can stealth your way through it.
I mean, they know I'm there, that's why I'm...
One person knows you're there. The rest don't know that you can turn into a rat.
In that case, I'm going to try and just sort of slip out past the... I guess it'd be like the drapes, curtains, to out next to the driver.
Roll strength. Roll stealth. Dexterity check.
Rat dexterity.
Oh, shit, wrong one. I re-roll that 1 sec.
Just roll a d20.
Oh,
11.
fine.
Okay. So look. They all go, he's at the front!
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so they've seen me. Now, was I at least able to get out there, even if they seen me?
What's your movement as a rat?
20 feet.
That's you.
I literally just need to get out next to the driver.
Barely. You're not even like next to the driver. You're at the curtains.
I'm at least out where the driver could see me then, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. I'm going to revert back with my bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my other wild shape to turn into a,
Drop fast warhorse. Which one can you do?
Actually, wait. Question. When they captured us, were they paying attention to, like, focuses and that?
They wouldn't really determine what a druidic focus is or a thing. They don't know. They don't even know your classes. That yeah.
So I would still have it. Okay, good.
Oh no.
In that case, I'm actually going to go this route where I'm going to use that and actually summon the pixies I wanted to summon.
Okay.
As soon as they are summoned, I'm going to start giving orders to each of them.
What are
So-
their names?
Shut up.
The names are important. Do you want me to just write down what I get them to do?
Just tell me.
Okay, so 2 of them. Actually, how many people were in there? There was...
There's 3 carts on, isn't there?
No, I'm talking about the guards in our current cart.
4?
Is sleep an AoE?
Yes.
Or is that per...
It's an AoE.
Okay, now. Yeah, I'll get inside the cart. I think you said there was 4 guards?
Yep.
I'm going to have 4 of the pixies cast polymorph on those and turn them into one of the most harmless things I could think of, a fish.
Okay.
The driver... What was I going to do to the driver? Right, I'm going to send off 2 of the pixies. One to the front, one to the sort of middle. Both of them are going to cast Entangle on the ground.
Okay.
That leaves, that's 6 used. I'm going to get 1 to cast polymorph for me. I'll do this last to turn me into a rhino.
Okay.
Though the last one, I'm going to just sort of briefly instruct it to go find out what's going on in some of the other cards, if possible. Sort of keeping it on reserve, if invisible, basically.
So DC is 21. Okay. Let me just put them all where they need to be. Actually, no. You roll me.
You
roll
want
me.
to write
Roll me.
that down.
No, that's okay. I had a roll. Roll me a D20 and then a +5.
D20 plus 5.
Oh.
Did that roll?
No,
No.
you missed the board, I think. That's a D12.
Wait, where's my D20 gone? Oh, up there.
Yeah, you missed it then.
Okay. So 10.
I'm very confused by these dice now. It's now stuck up there.
You can, if you right click on the dice, you can reset where they go.
Arrange dice. It's like on the left.
Ah, appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay. Alright, so that is this dude. Do you have a concentration effect? You do. What?
Do now. Oh, wait, did...
I just put it on. I'll put it back on. Okay. This dude is gonna go stab at you.
Okay. Is this before? I assume the pixies go after them, so yeah.
Yeah. That's a miss. Right, that's all he gets.
Sweet.
Yep, okay. Pixies 1 is going to do polymorph, I believe. Wisdom saving throw. Okay. Versus their spell DC of... Okay, so that one transforms into a fish. So 33 is a fish. Fish. Right, now, Pixie 16. Going to polymorph the other ones. So, let me just reroll it again. You know what? I'm just going to reroll for all the guards at the same time.
For my sake, I'm just going to put down notes of what they've used.
One doesn't transform. One does transform. And another does transform. Okay, so there's only one guard left. Rolled piss poor today, eh? Oh, that's not what I wanted. That one and that one. Okay. So that's Pixies 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pixie 5 is... You wanted to polymorph the driver as well?
I was going to polymorph myself into a rhino.
Okay, so you are a rhino now.
Yay! I need rhino sheet.
Rhino even a sheet? This battle is ridiculous.
Yep.
I'm simply trying to break the caravan.
Yeah, which is he the first in line or
He's the last.
Yeah, I thought so.
Hey, I mean, if it works, it works.
Alright, Rhino. Karma. Has Karma initiative. Roll me 60-10 plus 12.
60, 10 plus 12.
Yeah.
Sure. D10.
Yep. You have an AC of 35 plus 12 is 47.
Okay.
No, AC. HP.
I'm in an AC. Oh, welcome.
Wait, Rhino's only CR2? Jeez.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm fine with it being low.
It's on you. And okay, so what else did you want? What are the last three doing? Two of them are casting Tangle. What's the last
So
one
two
doing?
of them are doing Entangle on essentially towards the middle and the very front, or as close as they can get to cast Entangle to sort of slow down the caravans. I genuinely want to try and slow them, entangle them, whatever Entangle does.
Okay,
And
so
then the last one is just on standby, sort of lookout.
so one can dash to get to the middle.
What's the range of Entangle?
Range is 90 feet. Yeah. Okay. So
Just enough, if it can get in range to be able to
Alright.
cast Subtle Effect the first one.
okay.
but, yeah.
So yeah, there's 2 uses of Entangle done.
Yep, and whatever that does to the caravans is nice, and then the last one's sort of just on standby, shooting if need be.
I'm gonna pretend like I understood everything that happened.
I've got a note up so I can at least keep track of what they've used.
Okay. And so this last one's doing Jack.
Yeah, it's sort of just on guard.
Oh, Jack's here?
Alright, this is a fish, so I need to have a look at fish stats. Because they're on land and suffocating.
Good.
I mean, it's,
Suffocation stats dictate con modifier +1 in minutes to them to suffocate.
They just lose their points.
Look, it
No,
keeps
when
them
the timer
useless for a
comes out,
while.
you're incapacitated and then you die. Yeah, I think it's strange.
I have to Google fish stats, because there aren't any fish stats.
Sorry, I should have specified a fish. Let me check my list.
1 hit point.
A Quipper.
Splash attack.
Quipper works. Quippers have con of -1. So they have 0 minutes.
Well, the minimum would be 1, so he has
1
1
minute.
minute.
So 1 minute, okay. And then, does he transform back? If
Yeah, if
he
as a
dies?
fish, he turns back into a person.
Yeah, okay. So that's 10 rounds of that. How did he go to frickin' Felden? Alright, this one is gonna go Step Karma.
As you do. I do that on my weekends.
Does a 19 hit.
11 on the Rhino, so yeah.
Take 3 damage. And a wounded.
The Rhino needs to make a
Save.
con, yeah. Because it doesn't have
Is
to
that
go-
as the Rhino?
Yep.
Should be.
Okay, con save.
Yep.
That is piss poor.
You make it.
You still make it. Oh no, it's 10, isn't it?
Yeah,
Does anybody have
10.
inspiration?
Ah,
I
you
do,
wasted
actually.
it earlier.
No, I can use mine.
Alright, go for it, roll it again.
Does that allow me to re-roll? Or...
Yep.
It's treated as advantage.
Alright, you
There
pass.
we go.
I knew it would come in handy one day.
God.
Okay, where am I? And then this guy's a fish, so it's Felden's turn.
Go Feldman, I believe in you.
I apologize if the caravan seems to tip up at any point.
It does tip up at a point since you become a rhinoceros and all.
They are kind of
There
heavy.
seems to be no flaw in this caravan anymore.
So yeah, Felden does whatever Felden does.
Darren's gonna look at what Felden does.
Oh yeah, I
'cause-
forgot about that. So Felden, because he is not gagged, the only spell he has that does not require anything but a verbal component is Fairy Fire.
Mockery.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
So in the small area, that's everyone.
But given he's not an idiot because he has pretty good intelligence, he's not going to cast it.
Right. Is that it?
Instead, being a kobold, could he? I wish he was a goblin that had squirmy. The kobolds don't have squirmy.
No.
They do if you're using Zito's kobolds.
Well, he's not.
Could he attempt to slip out of the manacles? One of his could he detach his arm?
He'll
And
detach
then-
all his arms.
Could he detach one of his arms?
No, he'll detach all his arms.
God. So never mind, I don't know how much of this boy's body is armed.
He has 3 prosthetic limbs. If you stop one from working, they all stop working.
Great. That's great. I guess given he has robot arms, he's just going to attempt to break the manacles with the natural 0 check he has.
Yep, go for it. Nope.
I'm back, sorry.
Okay.
Worms in the rolls and he does not do anything.
What?
Driver sees Karma on the road and is gonna just make a wisdom check to guide the carts through, and he does so. Strain up.
He handled that animal.
As this point, like the middle cart and the thin cart start to slow down, Gormon and Droxid are making pace towards the castle unabated.
We can't save them all.
The angle was on the front cart there. The middle cart.
He went to the middle cart and the back cart, didn't he?
Middle and front. If
Oh,
you could
middle
reach the
front.
front with Entangle, I was casting it to slow the front down.
No, you couldn't reach at the front.
Or as close to, I guess. If that's the absolute front cart missed, or...
Yeah, the front cart will be missed.
Are you also paralyzed?
Hmm?
Is Droxid also paralyzed?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Fucking you.
Everyone's
I'm not paralyzed.
Neither am I.
Actually, while Shrina's figuring out what she's doing, I'm quickly going to go toilet again, because my stomach is upset.
That's no good.
Ooh, I can briefly go off push talk.
Hey.
So this is going great.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
We've only broken one caravan, but the rest are coming.
I didn't do anything at the start of this episode, and now I can't do anything when I want to do shit. Fuck
Yeah,
my
well,
life.
don't drink. What did you learn?
Yeah, well,
I don't wanna
you
talk
know,
about it.
like you said, we had the talk about
This
alcohol.
is driving me to drinking.
No.
Side is a
Yeah,
nice,
good.
gentle one.
What the
You
fuck?
know what you should have done? You should have got the pixie to polymorph you into a bigger creature.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
no, I could have went bigger, but I felt like going a rhinoceros for its charging.
It's just enough.
Yeah, I should have went an elephant though. You are correct.
Yeah.
I just
Does that
figured
guy have
I
sage
probably shouldn't
monster?
do it. I don't know.
What you really should have done is polymorph Estrina into an elephant.
Interesting.
It's actually not impossible. I
Because
still
that would
have
break
used
their
them
bone.
all.
Turn Naru back into a snake.
My god.
The only two getting away currently are Gormon and Droxid, yeah?
Yep.
And
Only
I
about-
still have access to at least 3 more polymorphs. So, yeah, if that comes to that, I will transform.
You want a good way of slowing down someone's horses?
Turn them
Death.
into fish.
Horses.
Polymorph the horses into birds.
You'd rip the wings off the damn thing! Oh, no, you wouldn't.
Fly in front of a very slowly moving cart. Or turn them into turtles.
Here's the thing.
Turtle.
I need... The way I was thinking on it, I need to slow down the cards, but I need to keep them somewhat moving so the rest of the guards don't jump out and add to our problem.
Yeah.
That's where the problem comes in, because if we slow down too many, then we're just flat out outnumbered. If we have just the right amount,
Free the right
it
amount.
might be manageable. This could be where Karma dies as well, though.
All you really need to do is get Estrina unbound because she can lay on hands to remove people's paralysis.
I mean, it's
I'm not gonna lie, I may have been reading that wrong. It says immune from diseases.
This ain't a. Yeah.
It's not poison.
fuck it. I might
Okay.
turn one of you into.
Lay on hand removes poison, but I'm not immune to poison.
I'm gonna ask AJ this when he's back. I'm gonna ask him if a pixie has ever seen a Triceratops.
Like I've been reading through my stuff, and I actually realized
Just full
that.
on Scanlan short hold it.
Because I mean, if a pixie's seen a triceratops,
Oh, dude, this has been a very fun session, even though I'm not playing. I'm just Nuzlocke like
Hell yeah.
hell.
Death is
I
happening.
didn't expect this to happen. How do you all get paralyzed?
Money the fuck?
I didn't get paralyzed.
You drank a liquid.
I was offered alcohol, and now I am in a cart, doing nothing
That's what you
against my
get.
will,
That's
which
what
is
you get.
just a level above doing it. Yeah, doing nothing because I was told to.
You took mysterious
I
liquid.
know what I can do on my next turn, but the problem is I don't think I can do it as a rhino. I don't believe I
Oh.
can give commands to the pixies at the moment.
I would like to
no,
believe
I
you
think
can't
you
speak
can.
English.
Is it? Can
isn't
you
it like-
mentally command them, or do you have to verbally command them?
You know what? I'm not sure.
I think it can be a mental thing.
That's kind of an important thing.
They obey any verbal commands that you issue to them. No action required by you.
Oh, any verbal commands? Okay, you need to be.
Yeah, they
Speak-
defend themselves from hostile creatures, but otherwise take no actions. So
Oh, whoa. I agree, yelling man in the background.
I think that was AJ yelling in the background.
Nah,
Yeah.
AJ's not yelling in the background.
I wonder if Ostrina would like to be a mammoth.
No, another idea. Ready?
Are you trying to say something about a strainer?
No, it's just trying to think of the biggest creature I could possibly turn them into.
This is
Is that the biggest
another
one?
hot
The
take.
transfer
T-Rex.
rating?
Cast confusion on the front cart driver and horses because it's an AoE spell.
What's the range of confusion?
60 feet, but you can't reach us, so I'm saying cast it to the middle cart on the driver and horses because it affects all creatures within a certain range.
Aren't you guys in the front cart though?
Yeah, but wait, go on. You can't help us.
Oh, right, the others, yeah.
Leave though. And then you all fucking save us.
My problem is, if I do that, there's such a high risk of
Death?
getting the other two. Oh, actually, they're paralyzed. Fuck it.
I don't think we should kill you.
I could try and put them
You
all to
just have a
sleep.
giant paralyzed You just have a giant paralyzed mammoth. That wouldn't be fun.
What's the radius of sleep?
Because I actually am technically paralyzed.
Confusion.
Actually, sleep might just be a better option.
Yeah, but
you just got to
confusion
remember
does
sleep
random
affects
shit.
the lowest HP person first.
The spell assaults
Ooh.
Actually, that might mean it might affect the horses first.
Yeah.
The creature uses all its movement to run. Oh, I see what you mean. It's between a D10.
Yeah, it's a random. Every turn they do random things.
Fucking RNG.
So I could theoretically turn the horses on.
The horses could turn on each other. The horses could just stop moving.
I was
The
trying to
horses
kill
could
each
run,
other.
and flee from each other.
But
which
then
would
there's
stop
the other problem that
cart.
comes
Can
in.
the pixies
They're
cast enemies abound?
No.
the problem. The other problem I see with this is this actually puts the others at a much higher risk. The way I see it, due to the fact that it is random. They can't defend themselves. That's half the problem here.
That's why I'm saying target the driver on the horses. Don't target the inside of the cart, so the 4 guards inside aren't affected.
That's fair.
Because that would be a bad idea.
Sorry about that. Okay, I'm back now.
I will go back on.
Strainer, what were you doing?
I've come to the realization that divine
paralyzed.
health does not make me immune to poisons, immune to diseases.
Oh. Yeah.
You suddenly
So-
become paralyzed after not being paralyzed.
In my head, I was doing cool things.
It seems to have like it seems to have like just synced in now. You were a little woozy before, but now you've succumbed.
It happens, you know. You come back to life once and everything is a bit slow in the up and up.
Okay, I know
Same
this feeling,
bit.
man.
So yeah, I'm not doing anything. You can remove me from the initiative now.
Alright. Karma, as a rhino, it's your turn.
Are we missing someone? Did Felden leave? No, sorry, I scrolled. Right, so first off, does the card I'm in pretty much collapse under the weight?
Yeah, it at least breaks between like the thing.
It's pretty much slowed at this point, or
Yeah.
stopped at this point.
There is no cart. It's just
Yeah, okay, people are just sitting there
Yeah.
and flopping, I guess.
It's
Right.
like a DK64 minigame.
Now, with the two that I said to entangle, I gave them the vague option. I gave them the vague instruction to slow down / stop the other carts. Would this give them the knowledge that they could use more than just entangle?
Yeah. They saw them transforming you into other people.
Okay, so I'm going to have them try to cast Confuse on the carts further ahead. So the two that used Entangle, they were given the instruction to slow down or stop the other carts by any means possible, meaning they would probably know to try and confuse in an AoE on a couple of the main carts. Now, how close are the carts? How close are the horses?
Cart 3. So each cart is probably 20 feet long because of how many people there are in there. Huh?
Can I get up a map and draw this out?
If you want to draw one, I'm just going to do Theatre of the Mind because I didn't expect there to be combat.
Or Camp 1, for example, don't mind me.
And then, so yeah, each cart is 20 feet apart. And then there was a gap between each, about 30 feet. Probably more than that, to be honest, because they could only reach the middle cart. So there's probably maybe 50 feet between each cart. So, the two pixies flew ahead for 30 feet. They could cast their slow on... they could cast their entangle for the middle cart. So there's a patch of 40 feet of things like stacked up to one another. That's not affecting...
I was going to say, would that mean that the cart that would have been behind it would have been just going into it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, so yeah, cart 2, so the one with Izuna and Strina, Izuna and Naru are slowing down, but they're still making their way through. But from... The pixies have to dash, and that's their turn, and even then they probably won't reach the other cart, which is going at normal speed, and they can go about...
I simply just told them to slow down as many as they could, so... The furthest ones they can reach with Confusion, I'm going to pretty much say they would have tried to cast Confusion on those, even if that only affects those on the outside rather than inside. If it affects all, that's fine, but just to slow them down as much, and in sort of a chain effect, it would cause the ones at the front to slow down, meaning the ones that are just behind them would have to see what's going on.
Okay, so can everyone... Alright, so Izuna and Naru need you to roll a wisdom saving throw. And I'll
okay,
roll
hi Tom.
one for...
D&D. Thank you.
Yeah, and I'll just roll one for general consensus. 18. Okay, so none of the people are confused the first lot around.
Even the horses?
Wait, what?
Do
I need to roll wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw. Let me do one for the horses.
It was aimed more, towards the drivers and the
it's
horses.
fine. You have to beat a DC 12.
Am I clicking in the wrong place? Saving throw, was it?
Yeah. So, let me check Mims just in case she has proficiency, which she does not. Okay, so it's the same check. Naru is confused. You're the only one confused. Naru, as you are confused...
this is not out of the ordinary.
You can't take reactions. And at the start of your turn, you have to use a D10 to determine your behavior, but I don't think you're actually doing anything, so for now we'll say you're out of combat.
Paralyzed.
And
You're just thinking about things.
Yeah, you're confused mentally.
A particular thing.
And then Pixie 2, so Izuna can have another one, and I have to roll another 2.
Wait, what do I need to
So
roll?
the horses don't have to roll, or were they part of the general?
I'm rolling a separate one for the horses. The horses are not, and the guys are not either. So Izuna roll another wisdom saving throw.
Fuck's sake. Oh no.
Now Izuna, even though you're incapacitated, you're also confused.
Can't I
You
just
don't know what's
fucking
going
go
on,
to sleep?
man.
Okay, so those are two of them.
How we got like this?
So
Me. You're probably wondering how I got here.
so those are that two. So what's
Well, that
the
backfired like fucking crazy.
yeah? What are the other two doing?
Okay, so
Oh,
the
other
remaining
6.
pixies, due to the fact that I was reading through it and I can't give a verbal command unless they can understand rhinoceros.
They cannot.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, that's
In that
my
case, they're
language.
gonna.
Right?
Okay, well, everyone else is out in the open now, I assume, with the caravan being destroyed essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have a dexterity check from Strina and the guards and thing. Strina will have disadvantage, of
fail.
course. Yeah. Just want to have a look at something.
No, I just fail.
No, it's something else.
Oh, something else?
Yeah.
Dex save?
Yeah. You can still. Yeah, no, you're still paralyzed. This was all. Just having
My
a
next
look at
question would
something.
be, how far away is the next closest caravan?
Okay, so there's a 50-foot gap in between each caravan, and you've slowed it down. So the caravans can move at 60 per turn. You've slowed it down to 30.
That's at least 60.
So it's at least 90 feet away.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be able to charge attack if I dashed, would I? Yeah. Oh. Okay, so for the time being, so how many are still conscious of the regular of the guards here right now?
Let me have to roll the. Let me roll the dexterity saving throws. Can I get one for Felden, Darian?
Is that disadvantage or just flat?
You'll be disadvantaged because you're paralyzed.
Exactly, yeah. Okay. So that's a 5 or yeah.
Christ.
Alright, so all the quippers fail and then immediately turn back.
Oh no, the
Yep.
fish.
Well, you broke the cart and they're fish, so they flew up in the air and flew back onto the ground. So I'm assuming they took at least one
They took
damage.
a hit point.
Fair enough. This is why I should have chosen a fish. That's
Should've
perfectly
chosen a
fine.
cat, then it wouldn't be-
Felden also will take 1 point of hit point, and so will Strino.
Right, well,
Oh,
with
no,
them
no.
out in the open, that does mean that the one that was on standby would go in an aggressive state against them.
Okay.
I'm actually going to quickly move as a rhino. I don't care if I stamp on someone on the way there. Now, can I try and break the... Are they tied behind or in front with the manacles?
They are tied.
Like hands behind?
The hands are behind the back.
Okay, that's fine. Can I try and break it with the horn of the rhino?
You'll have to roll an attack to hit them, and then there will be damage from doing so. A rhino is not a finesse weapon.
I'm aware of this part.
Right, wait, Rhino's
I'm
not a
more-
finesse weapon?
Rhinos cannot be finessed.
I'm more going along the lines of like putting the head down with the rhino horn, lifting up to sort of, I guess it would try and lift them up.
You can do that, but then they have to try and break it on your horn on their turn. But like, if you're trying to do it yourself, you would attack them to do so.
Wait. Then my other question would be, is it just their hands that are bound
Some of no, yeah, it's just their hands.
for the two of them? Okay.
Yeah, but they're
okay.
also covered in rope.
But they can use their feet, yes.
They can hop.
So they cannot walk. They are tied
Yeah.
at the feet. Okay.
Well, no, it's just wrapped around in a place where they can't really shift back and forth with their legs. The rope is around their waist, so it's like closing them in together.
I assume rope would be easy enough to bite through.
Yeah, that you could spend an action to bite through one set of ropes.
Okay, I'm going to bite through the ropes of.
Chew that cut, giant horny.
Shut up.
I'm going to bite through the ropes of Estrina and sort of signal for Estrina to get on my back.
Yes, the paralyzed version of me will get on your back.
Yes, somehow. Wait, yeah, I didn't think about that. Fuck. I'm still going to go through with the ropes on Estrina.
Okay, you chew on the ropes for Strina. That's your turn. So then,
The only other pixie here would be on standby. The rest would
Yeah.
go on defensive as well, meaning that if it looks like I'm about to be attacked, they'd all fire, so that's 6 of them.
so this spearman is same as the rhino. There's not going to stab. It's going to stab at one of your mystical friends flying around. And
You're in
miss.
all 60,
Alright.
so
Stand by. Doing the thing. Okay. What's the thing doing? They don't have weapon attacks. They only have spells.
wait, they literally had like short bows or whatever the last time we used them. Did the pixies change between the last time we used them?
Having a look. No, they don't have weapons. Sprites have weapons. Pixies are just spellcasters.
You positive about this? Because we literally used a short bow with them last time.
I did, but we might have used sprites. But I'm having a look at the pixie sheets and I can't see weapons.
Which pixie sheet are we going off? The one on here?
The one on here, but I'll double check online. I don't think they have weapons. Pixie.
They have
5E.
So they have offensive spell, correct?
They have
That's the one I'm looking at. They do have access to a short bow, but
no. They do not have.
Get them to
They don't have. They have superior invisibility. They don't have attacks other than the spells that they can do.
1 second.
Yeah, you might have been thinking of sprites, which do have crossbows.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's well. In that case, keep in mind whatever attack they have. Do they have any attacks as an option?
Phantasmal Force is the only one that can do damage, but they can't really make it happen.
Because when under no orders, they will defend themselves. That's why I'm asking.
They can protect themselves. They can't really do anything. They can cast Entangle around you guys.
Would that be in any way to protect themselves?
They can do Confusion, Entangle to try and prevent people from getting to them and hitting them. They can try and cast Sleep to get people to fall unconscious.
I'm gonna trust you as the DM here to choose for 6 of them that are essentially deciding on their own what they would do then.
Well, only one was attacked, so only 2 of them would have an action. So
In that case, you may choose. The one on standby would attack in some way or defend itself or something, and the other one's your choice.
Pixie slap.
I
Well,
think
they're
it
both your choice,
will.
really.
I think Pixie 1 will try and get people to fall asleep. So
Hope Rhino can stay awake.
So it's 2d8 and it casts at first level, so it's 5d8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6, even though I said sunk. Sunk, okay. Boop. 24. 24? 24. That's 1 guard. Yeah, 1
Okay,
guard.
well, the Rhino's fine at least.
The guard that attacked is now unconscious and asleep.
Sweet. And the other one?
The other one probably cast Confusion again on everyone else. So, that would probably include you, to be honest.
What's the wisdom throw again?
DC 12. So, Felden, Estrena, and you roll wisdom saving throws, and I'll do the same for these guys.
Would that be
Remember.
regular karma?
That would be
No.
yours. Yes, it would. Oh, no.
Yeah,
No.
that's
You're
what
polymorphed, Rhino.
Rhino. So yeah.
No, no. Okay, so that's hold on. So failure, success, failure. Okay. Strainer is succeeded. Thing. Can I get one from Felden, Darren?
Wait, did I succeed or fail?
You succeeded.
Okay.
It was
DC,
was that?
DC 12. Wisdom saving throw.
I rolled minimal.
DC 12. So the guards are confused.
Nice.
gonna be good or bad for us.
Alright. This is the guard's turn. I have to fucking get the table up.
You enjoying yourself there?
I'm trying to
I mean-
find.
I'm just trying to get my 4 starting party members up to level 10.
Cool. Can you do it? Can you do it on push talk?
He's fine, he's fine.
Oh no, he is fine.
On a phone.
He's fine, don't worry. Joke's on you, because all I see is space. I can phase step.
You can.
I teleport 30 feet away, still unconscious on that floor. But 30 feet away.
Need to find what the fucking table's called. 1 second.
Confusion table.
Ultra
probably.
instant.
Confused behavior.
Yeah, basically, it's like I just disappear, reappear. Smoke is cool because you gotta be on theme in this campaign.
Alright, let me fucking quickly pull it up. The thing.
If anything happens, AJ just send me a message.
Yeah. Shopping. I don't want to shop.
Do you want me to just write what I have down for these, or
No, I've got it. Okay. So, number 1, dude. I thought I implemented it and I couldn't find it on here, so I'll have to double check. 7, So 7. The creature uses action to make a random communication rate. Okay, so this die, say surrounded. Let's say he's got 2 pixies and one of the bodies. So D4. Boop. 4. Reroll. Boop. 1. One of the pixies. Okay. Let's go for Pixie 16 because he's next on the list. That's easy. That's a hit. Pixie 16 is dead.
Okay.
Which one was that concentrating on, or was it not?
It was a polymorph one, but like they died anyway. Alright, Private Sergeant, number 1. Up. 7 again. Okay. 2 on one of the bodies. Bop up. 2. Another pixie. So 23. Will hit. Will he roll a 1? No, that pixie's also dead.
They served purpose and went back to the Fey realm.
Was that one also concentrating on polymorph?
They were all 4. No, that one. Actually,
The only one that would be the polymorph on me.
that was the polymorph when you won. Actually, yeah. Rhinoceros Karma is gone.
That's fine. That works for me anyway.
And then this dude, if he gets a 7 as well, that's a 5 this time, which is a creature does not do anything this turn. He just stands still. Strainer, why are you even here, Strainer? You can't do anything, Strainer. It's Felden's turn.
No.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Being bound, Felden cannot do shit. I guess I'm going to make a dexterity check to try to slip out of the manacles.
Alright, go over to go.
Given I failed the athletics, it's my only option.
Nah, you're still firmly thinking that you're kind of trying to wiggle out of it with your scaly sweat, but it's not working.
Wait, if I can use, his flash of genius allows me to add my intelligence modifier to 1 skill check to build the blah blah blah.
Still no.
I'm going to do that, but I'm assuming a 17 does not get me out.
No, you need DC 20.
Yeah, I use it still though.
Yeah. Alright, this dude. I'm gonna stab the cat. Miss. Cat is not stab. Karma's turn.
Right. Is there any way? How would I have to assist essentially if I was to try and help him get out of the manacles? Because I don't have the ability to lockpick. However, one of them is not currently like the guards. I would be able to assume would have the keys on them. I need to do a perception to see if they have the keys on like their side or something.
Yes. You would have to try and find the keys. They haven't dropped them or anything.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, visually, it's not like on their outside or anything. It's like hidden, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, actually, I am back. How many pixies do I have left? 6?
Yes.
Just trying to figure out which ones died. So, most of the polymorph ones went, yeah?
Yeah. Just 2 of the 5 polymorph ones are gone.
Yep. Okay, that helps. So the other ones that are far away would be too far away to get back in time. I'm aware of that. That would leave the one on standby, and so I have 4 of them with me right now. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. One confusion has been cast, although was that one of the ones that died?
No, they're too far away.
I mean, the one that was cast confusion here.
Oh, no, that's still up.
Yeah, I don't have an easy way to keep track of it, so... I'm pretty much just going to command that the pixies help us. Actually, could I command the pixies to find a way to get the manacles off and sort of free them?
Alright, I'll try and do that.
I will give them that command. If I will also mention if they need to defend themselves, do so by any means, even if it involves confusing all of us.
Okay.
Now, well, my actual movement.
Dude,
It's difficult because I don't have my weapons on me, so I gotta think about it.
you got claws.
That's a very fair point, yes. I would have asked if I could lockpick it with my claw like in the movies, but I somehow don't think I'd be allowed to.
No, you'd risk like injuring yourself.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to... if I were to drop a moonbeam, how many of us would it hit?
You'll only ever hit 4 people at a time.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Is that due to how we are positioned?
Oh,
Is there any way I could avoid hitting? Yeah.
So Feldon's off with a guard and 2 pixies. Now 1 pixie, so there's 3 of them in one area, and then 2 of you are next to 2 pixies and a guard.
Okay, I'm going to move back. If they strike at me, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'd just be out of the... I'll let them strike first. Like, this is my... Yeah, so
Yeah.
moving slightly back at their opportunity attack, I assume.
That's 19 and it hits.
That's a hit, yes.
Roll some damage. Bow. Your concentration's still up? Yes,
yeah,
it is.
okay.
I'm just saying that it is.
So, con save, was it?
No, it's up. I'm saying that it's still, like, you still got your fairies.
Okay, that's fine. Now that I've gotten back a little bit, it's a risk now. If I get rid of it, I get rid of them. Fucking hell. One sec.
We're all fucked.
Nah, it's fine.
100%.
Everything's fine.
You know, I wanted to deal with Strahd once I had counterspell.
Yeah, that's not happening.
That's not happening.
See, at this point, I'd say, like, we're just going to do more harm to everyone else than we are to get everyone out.
Yeah, it's fine, but we're going this route now.
But most
Yeah.
of my plans hinged on you being able to remove paralysis, and you can't do that if you are paralyzed, so you're a
Yeah.
fucking waste of
So,
time.
I guess while the pixies are fighting, I'm now going to wild shape into a ape specific. Which I don't think I have that either. God damn it. I cannot see the page, but I assume you're fixing that the second.
Yeah.
There we go, thank you.
Roll
yeah.
3d8.
D8. That is horrific health.
You have 16 HP.
That is absolutely horrific. Thank you. And yeah, that's my action. I'm pretty sure. So
Right.
pixies, they're up if they do anything, I guess.
This
But
guy's unconscious. Pixie 1
What the-
is... Okay, so...
whatever they can do to try and get out of the manacles, even if that means finding a way to slip in there and break the innards.
Don't
I
think...
have a snoring cat.
I don't think they can do anything to help them break out of the manacles.
If not, at least find a way to see if they can do anything to kill them. But I assume that's unlikely as well at the moment.
Yeah, they're very supporty and not the healing support. They could have polymorphed people out, but that's the other two by the other caravan.
Is it?
Yeah, 2 of them have caught up to the other one, but that other one's just probably going to exit the thing this turn.
Yeah, so 2 of them be there, and then we'd have whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, you can try polymorphing if you want to get one to get Felden out, but
Alright, so...
if it deems as its only option.
So what are the
I will let you
two... What are the 2 entangle ones going to do? The ones that have got the entangle up?
They've used their entangle. They've used their confusion. What else can they do aside from trying to put them to sleep at this point?
Fly, sleep, polymorph.
Yeah.
Text
So
magic.
sleep's their only other attempt, and then after that they'd have to come back to us. So they can try and put the horses to sleep, I guess.
2 seconds.
Bam. 32. Horse. Probably draft horses. That's both of them on that one. 1919 is... That's one horse, and then I don't think any other guards have less than that. Actually, what do you... yeah, no. So that's one speed slot gets one horse down, and then... Whoop. 20. And that gets the other one out. Okay, so... The 2 horses in Caravan 2, they've fallen asleep before... They're probably about 70 feet away from the rest of you, but that horse isn't going anywhere. The horses are asleep. Okay.
And I assume that the one pixie that could use polymorph near us isn't going to.
Well, he told them both to sleep, so they both slept.
I thought that's what I was getting at. Like,
Yeah.
So what ones do we have left? Like the 2 that were over there hadn't used it, so they could have.
Yeah, they've got polymorph still. Yeah.
That still would have left one. Wait,
Yeah.
no. Yes. No, that still would have left one near us that could have used it on something.
Yeah.
I think. So unless that was one of the ones that died.
No, they're still fine. And then this last guy that wasn't defending himself has polymorph left.
Yeah, I mean, he could attempt a polymorph on Felden to get them
Yeah,
out. But...
I guess he'll polymorph Felden into...
something big, something small.
They can
be CR level,
based
so...
any equal or equal to the target's or target's level. So Felden is level 7.
He could theoretically become a mammoth.
Let me have a look at what it would do then. Type beast. They would probably turn him into a giant toad.
That's interesting. I guess they don't like him.
It's more like they're stuck in the Feywild with their very limited access to the real world, so I have to see what they would see in the Feywild. Big frogs or something that will be there. So Darren, you got that now.
I'm a big frog now.
You are a big
This
frog
is
now.
interesting.
Whatever.
It has no stats.
1 second. 1 second. I'm busy.
That's pretty cool.
I'm a small Konosuba frog. No, now I am giant frog. This is interesting.
It is interesting. Roll 4d8. 17.
Oh god, I just read what a giant toad can do.
Hey ho, come at me, frog here. Alright, let's continue. This guy, 8. On an 8, they can beat up a random dude. So that includes a frog and a pixie now, so D2. So pixie. Pixie 1. Oop. Is probably dead. Yep. Pixie 1 dead. Oop. Alright. Next dude. 5 is do nothing. 21. 2 is do nothing. Strainer. Do nothing. Felden Frog.
Well, given he is now a frog, and no longer restrained, I look around. What do I see around us?
You see one guard that just stabbed the fairy next to you. You see Karma as a monkey with two fairies next to him, and a strainer that's paralyzed. Two guards that are stabbing a separate fairy each, and then two fairies off in the distance with sleepy horses.
Okay. The giant frog is going to use its. Is there any trees nearby?
Yeah.
Good. Giant frog is going to bite the man next to it.
I'll hit.
Then he has to make a DC 16 check to not be grappled.
Which one?
It does not say. It just says target is grappled. No, he is grappled.
Okay.
And he has to make a check to be ungrappled.
Okay.
DC 11. But intelligent Felden is not going to grapple him.
Intelligent Felden is not intelligent at the moment.
He's got the 2.
Good point. Felden is going to grapple him with his mouth and go hung.
Okay.
Like a medium-sized dog biting on a man's leg.
Okay. Okay, drivers. So the driver gets up and is going to stab at the monkey. Hits the monkey. Monkey needs to roll a concentration check. A DC 10.
Yeah, that would be as Karma, yeah.
As common now.
This is large shape. DC 10, you said?
Actually, no, it's still monkey because it's a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, it is. Well,
Fairies are good.
Well,
Would that mean that my polymorph is now gone?
Nope,
Yes.
Oh.
they still exist. They're just back in the Feywild now.
Yeah, so you don't lose it at this point. You lose health.
You just lose allies. Is what's happening here. That's his turn. But the other horses that were asleep are now awake because their drivers whipped them with a crop, and they've therefore taken damage and therefore awake.
It was worth a try.
Ape Karma.
It's closest to me.
Yeah, that's strong.
Frog Felden, a strainer, and 3 confused guards, and a sleeping guard.
nice.
Would I be able to make a makeshift weapon out of the sleeping guard?
Yeah.
You do. Use it.
You can, I'll wake the other guard up once you hit him with someone, but...
It was a theoretical. No, I'm going to attack one of the confused ones.
Okay.
Which one would be closest?
Probably 1. Sergeant 1. Hit.
And then I get another hit as an ape.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to figure. Oh, rock is ranged. Like I can throw a rock as an ape.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit. And he's still up.
Yep. Just trying to think. Have I taken damage? I think you said
Yes,
I had. Yeah.
you've taken 6 damage.
I'm just trying to think. Felden hasn't taken damage from what I understand. And Astrina, I don't think has either.
No, Strainer is unconscious. Is paralyzed, and Felden is a frog.
For the time being, I'm just gonna hold off because that's my thing. I am gonna. Yeah, I guess I can't really do anything except try to maybe intimidate as a bonus action.
Okay.
And that would be as the monkey, correct?
It'll be as yours, because it's a charisma stat.
Charisma. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to roar like an ape.
Alright, roll
I don't think
intimidation.
apes really roar, but
Why not, man? Why not? King Kong out banging your chest and
As
screaming.
you King Kong it, is like, shut up, you small monkey!
anyway.
Unconscious guard is unconscious. confused guard is able to beat someone up. So he's got frog. Oh, he's got frog. He can only hit frog. Hit frog time.
How much health does
The
Felden have as
frog
a frog?
growls in frog. Oh.
Actually,
Brevity.
he'll use that to escape. Is what will happen. He's not swallowed by frog. He's no longer grappled by frog. That's his turn.
You must make a
Yeah,
check to not be grappled.
He did. Rolled a 19.
Yeah, it's not how to break away. It's DC 11.
Sergeant 1 has got a option of not doing nothing. Sergeant 21 is going to not do anything. Strina, stop being there, buddy. You've got nothing to do. Just sleep. Frogfelden. Frogfelden miss.
It takes a bite at them, blinks a few times, realizing it misses, and then it's just going to hop away.
Okay, it's going to stab at you.
Yeah.
Oh no, he can't. He's got no reactions. You're fine. You
Okay.
hop away.
He hops 30 feet away, hop, 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 hop. Is there any water nearby?
There's the lake. It is not nearby, but you can start making your way towards the lake.
Yeah, it's just hopping in the direction of the lake.
Okay.
It's a frog with 2 intelligence.
Private Sergeant Minuscule Thumb is going to beat up the monkey.
Spank it.
He can't do
with the
it.
sword.
Monkey karma.
Okay, I assume Private 1 is still near.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
Okay. Miss.
Okay, I'm gonna try again.
Hit. He did. You killed Private Sergeant 1. He's tried his best.
Yeah, just to be clear, as a bonus action, I couldn't just try to pick up a Strina and run, could I?
No, that would be...
Yeah, that'd be an action then. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, bonus action. I'm gonna attempt to intimidate again.
Alright.
Now that one of them's dead. Can I do it with advantage since one of them just died?
Sure.
Is the monkey smart enough to pick up a sword?
You King Kong, and they start getting scared. Like, go away! Stop! This one is asleep. This one is his friend left, so he's gonna see if he can do anything to begin with, and he can't. And this one is also gonna do nothing. Felden Frog.
Felden Frog looks around. Does Felden Frog see the big ape?
Yes.
Felden Frog has 2 intelligence, does not understand. Does Felden Frog see the woman lying down?
Yes.
Oh no.
Felden Frog is going to
Oh, dear.
continue hopping towards the lake because it has 2 intelligence and cannot swallow something of size bigger than small. Felden Frog looks for a bug to eat.
Question, how long does the polymorph last?
And now
A minute.
I'm in it.
Felden Frog does not see a bug to eat and hops towards the lake.
He's gonna continue to attack the monkey. Miss. He's really bad at hitting the monkey. Hey.
I assume I'd have to take an opportunity attack.
Yeah, if you pick up thing
Can
and
I-
move, yeah.
Can I pick up a Strina and flee?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do that.
Okay, he's gonna make an attack.
Quickly, actually, I'm going to use... actually, would a bonus action prevent me doing what I want to?
What's your bird? No, just his action to pick up.
Yeah, I'm going to cast a bomb on myself so I have that extra hit point.
Alright. So you have 1 healing and 1 temp HP.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
As you move at 15 feet. Sleepy do sleepy. This guy is going to... 1 is worse than 2. 1 means... Creature uses all its movement to move in a random direction.
Good luck.
Away from Frog. Away
This
from Frog.
this man moves southwest, away from everyone, and this dude is doing nothing. Felden Frog is probably just going to continue hopping, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he does not understand what's going on. He's looking for something to eat and water to sit in.
This one's going to run up to 8, but's hobbling away with someone in its arms, and is going to attack and hit, and you take 5 damage, and are no longer... No? No, you are no longer monkey, you are Karma.
Okay, that's fine. But that does mean the string is now down again.
Yeah. Streamer falls down, takes another damage. Karma's turn. It's a druid versus a guard. I feel like the druid's gonna win, lads.
I'm just figuring out which would do more damage. 1 sec.
I think Cure Wounds would do more damage. If it's just
No,
me.
I'm talking between my claws and like produce flame.
Produce Flame.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna like. He's pretty much right next to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Minuscule
gonna
thumb.
produce flame and like shove it into him.
Alright, that's a roll of disadvantage because he's right next to you.
Yeah, I kind of figured that'd be a problem.
Straight
Which number was
up.
he again?
He's Minuscule Thumb. He's he's the one that's named and non number. That's a miss. That's an automatic failure. Let me see if you beat up your unconscious friend.
Small happens.
No, you just miss. Alright.
I guess his turn? I don't know.
Yeah, Sleepy Boy is asleep. This one is going to continue to run southeast, away from southwest from everyone. And this one is going to attack nothing, because he's got no one near to attack. Strina, stop being unconscious. Strina, why would you do that?
You don't have to bring me up. Just
I'm gonna have to go hunt down that fucking toad later.
Felden, you continue to hop away, buddy.
meanwhile, the rest of the party
This guy,
taking the people to Strahd's castle.
I think I see a bug. It's not a bug.
it's a stick, but you eat it anyway.
Yeah, I eat the stick anyway. It
Karma.
tastes like moss.
Karma does not get stabbed. It's Karma's turn.
It's like moss is a disappointment.
Taking the people to Strahd's castle.
It's Karma's turn.
Yeah, I wouldn't have disadvantage casting a moonbeam, I assume.
No. Or a thunderclap.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. The problem right now is who's next to me.
She's unconscious and a paladin. She'll be fine.
Okay, so I'm going to... Thunderclap is within 5 feet of me that takes damage, yeah? So
Yep.
it's pretty much right around me.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'm going to move a bit, so I'm not right next to Estrina.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to loudly clap, making sure this guy fucking hears it.
Yep.
I'm aware of the risks with this.
Go for it.
Is it just damage?
You roll the save on top
Save
of
first, yeah.
thing, yeah. He succeeds.
Do I still roll damage?
No.
Okay. Well, let's hope we woke up the forest.
You did. He's sleep but does not wake up from loud noise.
That's impressive. I'm honestly impressed.
Mine's magical sleep. Magical sleep doesn't do that. This dude is going to fucking continue to smack a nothing, and this dude is going to do nothing. Straight up. He's asleep and unconscious, and like, why is she even here? Like, Felden.
Do I even need to say?
Yeah, you eat stick, I'm aware. Stab the cat. Does not stab the cat.
Yeah,
Come
at
on,
this point,
mister.
I'm just going to attack him with my fucking claws.
Alright. Miss.
Seriously.
Yes.
Fucking hell. Can I bonus action? Attempt to convince this guy to let me go so I don't have to kill him.
Yeah, roll a persuasion check.
Like, he's already seen what I'm capable of, so...
He's like, no, I can take you.
Uh-huh.
Sleep. Doing nothing. Just doing nothing. Frog needing to stick. This guy has stab a karma. Hits. You take 8 damage. Karma's turn.
Now? I'm annoyed.
Man, me too, I'm annoyed. Could've
Oh,
just...
for fuck's sake. Attempt 2 at persuasion?
Go for it.
You could have seen this coming.
Listen, dude, I really don't want to have to kill you.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, I'm
Why?
paralyzed. I don't have an opinion.
No, you're
Apparently
confused.
all brain functions are fucking shut down as well,
Yeah.
so...
At this
I
point,
like it,
Karma's
I get it.
given up on the whole third person speaking. Is actually trying to sound more threatening.
Right.
So, is that still persuasion or is that intimidation? at this point?
Intimidation at that point.
Oh, can I just roll my actual dice? I feel
No.
more safe with them at this point.
Same, but no, because I can't.
Do it.
Oh wait. He's gonna do nothing, and then he's gonna do nothing. No, this one's gonna hit nothing.
Time lapse.
I will time lapse. To be fair, I'm just gonna see how like. Karma just needs to.
Break
Karma
some
just,
combat, see how the others are going if you
Karma
want.
just needs to land one hit and he wins. Miss. Karma, roll. Fucking just hit. Just do it. Just roll the hit.
Nope.
The battle continues on, with Karma probably going to win, so I'm just gonna
Do you want me to
say...
just do it again?
No, I'm just gonna call it there. You as a druid have probably be able to take all 4 of these dudes.
Okay, can I just walk off and hunt down the frog with the strainer now to keep wait till
Yeah.
he turns back?
By the time that these guys continue not to be confused and you attack them and kill them, Felden is now Felden again.
Nice.
Okay, so I guess at this point we just I trying to regroup with Felden so he can figure out something, and
Felden's
wait
lost
for a
already.
strainer to figure out wait for a strainer to unparalyze.
Yes.
You're gonna be a while, baby.
Yeah.
Everyone else is still on their way going, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
This entire sequence worked just how I thought it would happen.
Split the party.
Hell yeah.
After 2 hours, no, your confusion's gone and you're a lot more. You're the only one who's not paralyzed. You see a couple of the Vistani now like carrying your friends into the castle where you see that elf you saw before in the Amber Temple. And he's like, very good.
Elf from the Amber Temple?
Yeah,
Remember the
the
elf we met?
Oh, right. With yeah. I think that was
Yep.
that may have been a session I wasn't quite there, like mentally.
he looks to the 4 of your bodies and is like, very good. We'll just put them in the dungeon till their friends come, and they can join us for the dinner that they're supposed to have, shouldn't they?
Concern.
Politely go fuck yourself.
And you make your way. You start like you see as they blindfold you now, and as they take you through a thing. It seems to be about 20, almost 30 minutes of them moving, and they leave you. At one point, roll me a perception. Just yeah.
Hell hell yeah, I see everything.
You hear nothing as
Yeah.
they move through, and then they seem to place you down, go out a door, hear a loud creaking sound as they lock it, and then they leave. They take off your masks and stuff at this point. No, they take off your blindfolds at this point, yeah.
So I'm still gagged though?
Yeah.
Sarah's just kind of gonna sit there and just in her mind, she's like, this is not the best day of my life.
You're telling me.
What?
What
Did
the
somebody
fuck?
just respond to my mind?
No, I didn't. I thought you were talking, but I forgot I gagged you. He's like, well, you're not gonna be any help then, are you?
You're just kind of does like an awkward shrug with his shoulders.
You turn around, you see this dude. Me.
You see Strahd.
You see Strahd looking at you,
Hey,
being
what's
like,
up,
"What the
man?"
fuck, man? You
Last
killed my
time I saw
waifu."
you, I was a snake lady.
It's like I was
I'm
aware.
a hot bitch.
No, oh yeah, technically. But this
See?
Naru don't have titty.
This dude.
She a hot bitch though.
Yeah,
Oh, that guy.
this guy. I don't know this guy,
I
but
did
yeah.
sweating too much.
Hmm? He is. He seems to be sweating way too much. Might be a reason for that. Who knows?
Nara's giving off too much heat.
As I was like, I guess we have to wait. Well then, time skip for the 8 hours. So no, Felden and Karma all get a long rest, all the benefits of one. The rest of you are unparalyzed at this point.
Oh,
glorious
thank
unparalleled.
fucking lord.
The good thing my eyes were seeing everything that happened, so I can mentally
Yeah.
process how fucked we are.
Are we still manacled?
I
Yes.
assume we would have gotten you out of them at this. Well, actually, no, be it just a strainer. I assume we wouldn't have gotten a strainer out.
Yeah, at this point you would have found a way.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna refresh everything.
No, I saw.
As you're doing that, you look around to see if you have anything. You notice that Australia's still got the hilt of the Sun Sword. They didn't seem to take it because they thought it was nothing.
That's good. So we gotta figure out something. Yeah, just assume Karma's given up on Karma's third person.
Karma,
Yes?
what's your goal now?
Well, we could... Karma believes we could, at least. Find some people who help with a jailbreak.
Okay, I feel like we have a problem here, is that we don't really have any allies here who are willing to help us.
Brainwashing. Karma believes brainwashing.
Felden is just looking between the two of you.
Yeah, he's just like, intriguing. Like, this entire, like, for the 8 hours, like, you didn't really speak, but Felden, right after turning into a frog's like, can you turn other people into animals? And you're just like, yeah, I mean, sometimes as well. It's like, intriguing, yes. And he starts writing some notes.
Okay. Karma has an idea. It's not a safe idea.
Before you make any suggestions, I'm just going to turn to Felden. Sorry to ask, I haven't asked this before, but what exactly are your skills? I'm not saying you don't have any, I'm just asking.
I make things.
Okay. Can we use that? Looks
Perhaps.
to Karma.
Actually, Karma believes that those skills could be useful.
Then we better get going now before something happens.
Yes, we need to find a place to, very quickly make a plan, Karma thinks.
We'll have to do it as we walk.
Yes, I'm not the smartest one here. Karma can admit to that.
You guys are not that far from Valaki.
Shit.
That might be our only option, though.
That is our only option.
Okay. Do you want me to roll a perception so I can see if Karma would be aware where we are? Like, have we been through this area at all before?
Well, you transformed almost immediately after you guys set off, so you can just assume that you're nearby Valaki.
Well, if that's the case, you gotta head in, borrow probably a horse, and get out.
Karma does recall something.
What does one recall?
Well, it's a bit sketchy. But Karma does recall when we met a now deceased party member, they were with someone else. Karma's not 100% sure where they went. However, if we can find them, Karma could probably recognize them and try to figure out something with them as well.
Do we have time? That's the problem.
Karma is not sure. Karma was just trying to get as many out alive as we could.
Are there
Karma
any
does not trust
horses that are left around? Because the entire cart itself was...
Well, the horses were unharmed, but I imagine they would have collected them.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. AJ.
Hmm?
Like, are there any, like, anything like horses and stuff, like, around?
The two that were part of that, like, ran away. They pretty much used the full caravan to get to you guys to, like, start that thing, so they've left no horse behind, really.
We really don't have time. We have to just go to Valaki, find a horse.
I've been given the suggestion to become a Disney princess and summon animals.
I mean, you just already used that saved spells. I know you had a respite skill. Use it as a desperate means if necessary. We have the gold, we can hire horses.
Yeah. AJ?
Mm-hmm.
So, which way would Castle Ravenloft be if, like, would we pass through Valaki at all?
East.
We will, yeah.
East. You guys... Yeah, you guys are not that far from Valaki in the terms of, like, you...
So it's highly likely we could pass through and potentially look for, I believe it was Rosa's original...
Yeah, you could spend a little bit of time to find her.
It would be brief, but it might be worth a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll let the... Karma basically explains this to the other two, trying to make it sound as quick as we can get through, basically.
Well, I mean, from where we are, we have to go through Valaki and follow the main road far anyway. I know this land a bit. I know where his castle lies, where to go, and I know roughly of the location of what we're looking for in the castle. The thing is, though, is that we need to be quick, because if they're in Strahd's castle at any point, we're going to have problems.
Can I roll insight? Because this sounds very suspicious of how much knowledge you have.
Go for it. I mean, it's up to Strainer.
It is entirely up to you. Like, I have mentioned before that I know where the artifact is through my rough
Understanding, yeah.
Yes, but Karma's feels suspicious slightly based on your previous reaction to Karma mentioning a lich and whatnot. And the fact that you seem
What do you mean,
to know this very well.
Right, so he, 18, it's up to Strainer to do anything if she's doing anything.
I don't know.
Karma just looks skeptical, put it simply as that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you're skeptical of me, but like, she giving off the vibe that she knows, like, where things are, and she does know the land itself. None of her words seem false. Like,
Karma will go with that. We're fine.
Okay.
As Karma has come to trust Astrina enough that would be willing to keep them close. Probably not fully trust them with the life level, but yeah.
if you really wish to doubt me, I will still take your time.
Should we ask Felden what Felden thinks?
Look, if you want, go for it.
No, it's more Felden. I feel like Felden should have a bit more input.
Well,
They've been writing at this point, I assume.
that big thing with the talking and the magic, he gave me this, and he told me to help him for doing that. So
Ooh, that may be useful to me.
I have to go help him.
Good idea.
I guess. I don't know. This gives me the opportunity to leave. Intriguing. I should think about this. He steps away for a bit and starts thinking about what he's going to do.
Deal. Take away and go. Not help. Goodbye.
I got it. But this will require me to have a... We go now to Valaki, find a horse, head out, go from
If
there.
we're lucky, we may find an extra assistant.
We'll have to be quick. We don't...
Yes, Karma understands that.
Right. As you guys start walking for the little distance towards Valaki, You guys in the cellars hear like the sound of water as
Good question.
mhm.
Are we still bound?
Yes.
Are we gagged?
Yes.
Are we paralyzed still?
No.
Have we
Okay.
had the effects of a long rest?
Not if you're
No.
paralyzed.
Not if you're paralyzed. This has just been 8 hours to stop being paralyzed. If you wanted a long rest, you need to take another long rest now.
Now, Dagrad just sitting there, as soon as the paralysis wears off, he is going to use benign transposition to just teleport 5 feet to the left, leaving behind the gag and manacles.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks at everyone, uses a conjuration to create a crowbar in his hand, and goes, jailbreak.
I wouldn't think about that, fuckwit.
Jailbreak! And Dagrad's going to go and try to break open the bars.
And True Daggerad, who's standing outside.
Looking directly at them, just says, jailbreak, and like walking up to the bars with the crowbar.
No, he did say jailbreak. We have to let him
One
do it now.
second. Let me find True Daggerad.
With even just to cast, like, I don't know, fucking dominate monster or something on you.
Holy creature.
So look at his spells real quick.
I would be able to help, but you decided to make a crowbar instead of ungagging me.
Yeah, there's other people who can ungag you.
Alright.
Yeah, well.
Just having a look what he can do. None of that's really.
Really, though, seeing a real dagger right there, he would just look at them and just be like, okay.
Oh, well, he's gonna. Yeah, he'll do this. Actually, I think I'm gonna.
Wish and just kills me instantly.
If he had wish, it would kill you just instantly. I'm actually just gonna quickly.
Wish you were-
I know what I'm gonna do, but I need to quickly go toilet again. I'll be back in a sec.
Quality timing.
Man,
I have a plan.
It's okay. AJ gave
but
me
I
some
need 8
time.
hours.
This looks pretty good.
imagine
I have-
splitting the party
I think
in
8
Strahd's
hours.
castle.
14.
Oh,
So
God.
I can pick up knock. Which, I mean, if we're going to make a racket to get out anyway.
I like death, so it's worthwhile.
I have caught my 5th party member. I'm happy with this.
I am gonna die. We're 8 hours behind.
I just need to power level my barrel, so I got a water type. Yeah.
The best HM slave.
Well, I called it something stupid.
Uh-oh.
Like, that's its actual name, or?
Yeah. Nah, I called it Bud Doo-Doo. Oh, look, it's an Abra. I hope I can kill it before it runs away. I doubt it. It ran away. Shit.
I think we've accomplished very much today.
Yeah,
I mean-
find a girl,
We are
get
kidnapped.
captured.
I started the session not wanting to do much, and I was perfectly okay with that. And now I'm fucking
Not doing much.
was paralyzed for the second half of the session, and I was not okay with that because the game told me to do it.
I mean, look on the bright side. Like half
No.
of us are in Strahd's castle, so it can only go good.
Yeah.
I'll see you at your funerals. I'll make sure to do a prayer.
I can't die.
Well, you will.
No.
I have to die twice.
Yeah, I'll see you at all
You have
three of
to
your
die
funerals.
7. You
Aw,
have to die
thanks.
6 more times.
Yeah, when you die, I'll be at that funeral, and you do it again, and that
What
one.
did I
and
miss?
Death.
Ah,
Yeah.
We've
The
basically
thing that
just
waits
sent
for us
them.
all.
The best part is it's me, you, and James. The best team ever. In my opinion.
a druid? I have no fucking clue what you are, and a warlock?
I'm a paladin cleric who's probably an alchemist.
Or was he an artificer?
Is an
I think
artificer.
Yeah,
that
Pat.
one. I was gonna go with alchemist. Yeah, artificer,
2 half casters and a caster.
pala cleric, and a druid.
What domain are you?
But yeah,
A domain of secret knowledge.
I apologize to people for how badly that kind of went.
You tried, man. You tried.
Mate,
Doesn't
you
matter.
tried. That's all
Fucking
we can
hilarious.
ask.
Karma technically succeeded at getting as many people out as Karma could. So,
Yeah.
just I'm disappointed at how badly that went.
The odds weren't in your favor though.
Yeah.
I don't think the odds were in any of our favor.
No.
The odds
I
were
reckon
in
we're
your
lucky to
favour
get
if
any of
nobody
them
took
away.
a drink.
Hey, I took a drink.
Yeah,
I wanted
I
to.
don't drink anymore now. That's it.
I will still drink. Let's be
Fuck
honest.
that. Not making that mistake twice.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, so shocking grasp through the
Welcome
door.
back.
You have to make
So-
that mistake like 5 times before you actually.
Nah.
I feel like it's 5 at least. Hey, AJ, you said you were gonna do something with.
Yeah, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Daggerad.
Gormon.
Go on. 2. Okay.
Ooh.
You are
Probably
bestowed
I
cursed.
wouldn't help that much.
You are cursed.
Ooh.
And it's the one that you have to make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each turns. Otherwise, you do jack shit.
I just nod. I nod like, yep, that's what I would do. That is exactly what I would.
Oh, it's great having this back as he pats your spell book.
Sorry, I missed what just happened. Go again.
Took Daggerad's spellbook.
He took it.
Took his spellbook.
We'll take
Now
his
then.
own spellbook back.
Smiles, keep an eye on him for me.
Smiles!
You poor bastard.
So Daggerad has Daggerad's spell.
Yeah. And he say, "Have fun laying in filth, you disgusting freak." And he walks away.
6, 12, 18, 24, 32. Okay, 38 seconds pass before I can do anything.
Yeah.
Half a minute. Nice.
The fucking. The title of this episode is just "And Then They Waited."
Well, when my turn comes around, can I see Smiles?
Yeah. Yep. You knock out Smiles.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my
But
god.
fuck me.
Man, that's the revenge killing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you kill Smiles.
That's a wizard, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm
Look
going
at
to
these
turn
rolled
around
earlier.
and I'm going to start ungagging and I'm gonna ungag Droxid and Izuna, and I'm gonna work my way through trying to release them all from their.
They're in separate prisons.
Oh really? We're all in separate
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
Can I see him? Can I see their cell from me?
Yes, they're all a thing. And Emil, you see Emil again, is like, "Man, you pissed that guy off."
I'm so mad. You just got fucked. Oh my god, that was amazing.
I'm going to attempt to use the crowbar to break my cell door open.
Okay. This way,
But
does...
before I can do that,
Yeah, I was gonna select this. Yep, nope. Yeah, you, are you gonna, would Daggerad be smart enough to wait the hour for the Bestow Curse to...
absolutely, but he will not do it.
Okay, so yeah. Yeah, you continue to do this stuff, and in the end you, it takes a couple of minutes, but you break out of your cell.
Like half on, half off. Range.
Whose cell is opposite mine?
Izuna's.
Guess he's next.
Okay.
I was waiting for. Alright, who's next?
And before you do,
We'll cut back to the others as you probably take the whole hour to free everyone.
Yeah, probably.
As the rest of the group makes their way into Valaki, you see as people have...
Stop at the gates or anything like that?
Yes, they stop at the gates and...
Hello.
Or
I'd like to think they'd probably remember my face, sadly.
They won't remember mine though.
yeah, they don't really remember Hesley.
Or
Wasn't there more of you?
Papa.
Yeah, there's a bit of a story behind this one.
did you see a caravan pass through or anything like that?
If you're talking about the Vistani, they don't usually go through town, they just go around.
Yeah, that's probably it. Either way, that's where they went.
We simply need to pass through Valaki here. Karma wishes to briefly look for someone and then we'll be out.
Can you just grant us entrance?
Yeah, whatever, come in. Don't mind the blood.
Karma bows and thank you.
Pardon?
As you walk in, you see a bunch of these sorry-looking people packing away decorations.
Is the noise we heard earlier?
Oh, we missed the festival. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
They're packing away decorations. You see what looks to be some like claw marks, some blood as you move through the center of town.
Nice.
You see everyone seems to be like fine. The guards are pretending to be happy still, like the burgomaster once. And you start making your way through the town to the other entrance.
Now, my
Yeah.
question, were those the vampires that were there, or was this something else?
This is something else.
Karma is, as
Same
Karma
vampire.
said, Karma would be looking for... I don't actually know the name to Rose's accomplice earlier. When
You
we first met, the one that owned the caravan.
roll me a history, Esmeralda.
Yeah.
Roll me a history check. See if you remember something, or someone said something.
Oh fuck!
You don't know where she could be.
Yeah, this was just an assumption earlier.
Yeah.
I made that clear.
Yeah.
This was hopeful that we could find them here.
Start making your way past. You go through the streets. You have a look around. You see the inn, the couple stores that are open. You keep moving your way through towards the town.
If you wish to go find this person you're looking for, go ahead. I'm heading towards the stables, hopefully near the east gate. I'm gonna
West,
get
yeah.
us-
Karma might need to make a brief stop to look for some new armor as well.
Is
You
that-
have your armor. You don't have your weapons.
Yeah, you just have weapons.
I don't have armor. Remember, I gave that to Nara ages back.
You did.
Why is your
That's
DC?
fine.
Why is your armor
Do you have the gold
15
part?
then?
I had it unequipped because I don't have it anymore.
Oh, your shield. That makes
The
sense.
shield's all I had. Yeah.
Do you need any gold, or are you fine?
Karma is fine.
Felden, do you need any equipment before we go?
No, I'm fine. Have what I have.
I am going to, as a backup, get
Mhm.
myself a weapon just so I have to resort to this.
Okay.
Like, just like tilting, like putting my hand just on the hilt.
Yep.
I would prefer not to resort to this if possible. I'd rather they not know. So, while you're out looking for armor, can you do me a favor and just get me either a longsword, a maul, great axe, great sword, whatever. Just anything that can be either one or two-handed. Do your best.
Yes, Karma will go looks now.
I'm gonna go over this. Felden, do you want to accompany Karma or me? I don't know who you have more allegiance to.
I should think about this, and he
If it
opens
makes
up
you feel any
his.
better, I'm also one of the new people.
He opens up his book and starts writing stuff down. It's pretty much just this. He's not even moving from like the middle of the road.
Yeah. Okay. Well, when you're done, do you wanna? Yeah. Bye. Just meet us over here. Okay. Bye.
Right.
You said they took my shield, yes?
They would have, yeah.
Okay, I'll unequip that for now.
I would have probably just.
Well,
like, chucked
I
you,
have a
like-
list of things I gotta look for, so I'll quickly write
I would
that
have
down.
chucked you like 20 gold or something. Just something. Nice. Yeah, 20 gold. We'll get that.
Alright, so. We'll do Karma's thing. Karma, where are you going first?
I don't have my armor.
Okay,
They kept
Karma-
you in your armor because it was plate, and that takes a while to doff. So they would have just tied you up. They took your weapons.
Would I have doffed that before sleeping? That's the question.
Would you have? Do you? Because you trance.
Oh, but does that still encompass sleeping?
I mean, if you were
If
leaning
you're
against something-
if you're sleeping, trance is like meditation.
Probably I would have had it on, I guess, yeah.
Chainmail, not plate. That's a difference.
Karma would probably take care of the shopping first
Oh, no,
and just
plate.
keep an eye out. So,
No, I had plate before.
Yeah, you just got a chain shirt. You got a chainmail still.
so
Yeah, you find a place to buy equipment. What exactly are you buying?
right. So I need to look for at least a shield,
Yep.
studded leather to replace the leather armor I originally had, but gave away. And what Estrina wants a two-handed weapon, so I need my options really for that. And I need to find a new polearm or quarterstaff, really.
There's my plate.
You what? What do you mean?
You said only a chain.
No, I saw a chain on your shirt. I just scrolled down and saw a plate later.
Oh, okay.
Just you have a chainmail as well. I was just saying you could have given that to someone, but he can't wear metal.
He can't wear that, yeah.
A very odd question, but did they take my amber off me?
No.
Ooh, I can tell
Anything
that-
they could consider magical or a weapon, they took away from you. If it was,
Yeah, I will. While I'm here in Velaki, I'll probably also quickly try to sell that off, or at least offer it up as a bonus or some barter,
Okay.
essentially.
Big question, AJ.
Mhm.
Did they touch my spell scrolls?
No, they didn't really search you.
Okay.
They took what that was visible, so they took your visible weapons. They saw that you had a half-broken sword in a sheath and was like, what the okay, and left it there.
Girl.
Alright, so the studded leather will cost you 90 gold. The shield will cost 20. And the quarterstaff will be 4 silver pieces. So you can probably trade your amber for the...
20.
You can probably trade your amber for the quarterstaff for free. So
Yeah, okay. I'll do that for the quarterstaff. So that is 90 for the shield, you said? Or
Yeah.
was it?
20 for the shield and 90 for the studded leather.
Oh, yep. Okay, so yeah, I'm fine to do that, and I'll trade the amber for the quarterstaff.
Yeah. And then what weapon do you want, Strino?
I probably ought to just go.
Great sword.
Go big or go home. I guess we'll go over a ball. Actually, no. We're done. We're done bludgeoning people. Let's go for a great sword.
Okay. Yeah, so the great sword will be another 100 gold.
Yep, that's fine, and I've just got to trans-relate silver pieces and the electrum pieces in a second for all that.
Yeah.
Was there anything else we need to get? I'll double check with them when I head back to drop this off anyway, but I guess on my way back, before I leave the shop, I'll say I might be back briefly.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna start heading back just to drop off stuff for the others.
Okay.
And yeah.
Is there any other place you want to go to?
Wait till I discuss with them, and then I've got to do that really quick hunt as quick as I can, see if I can find random no-name person to yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to try and look in anywhere in the town to see if you can spot them?
I'll probably have to ask around the inn. That'd probably be the best place
Okay.
for me to check. Anyway, how much was it? It was 100 and
100. It'll be 100 and 100. It'll be 210 gold. So that will be
trade up.
210 golden thing would be 420 lead, 420 AP.
Oh yeah, the pistols.
You walk around in the inn and you see Esmeralda waiting at a table, like she told you guys she would be if you needed to find her.
Karma is
Next to her, you see a turtle as he's sitting there with his equipment. And he's like, she's like, I remember you. You're with Rose.
Karma has a bit of a long story. It may be best you come with Karma to talk with me and the others who are still alive.
What happened to Rose?
You killed my child.
It is really a story. That's what I'm saying.
She looks at you
Karma is not lying.
Yeah, she's not saying if you're lying. She just looks at you, she squints her eyes and is like, alright. Are you coming, Turtle?
Yes. I think I might.
Fine.
Slowly get up from the table and walk. I can't access.
Yeah, I took him away from you so you didn't click on it.
Good. Thank you, friend.
Okay, that's great. So yeah, I guess we head back to. He's actually a turtle.
Yep. You make your way back to the others. Estrena, you see this Vistani-looking woman. She's dressed up in all this sort of like the Gerudo clothes from Breath of the Wild, like sort of like that, on top of like leather armor. She's like looking very extravagant and flashy, and you see this turtle lumbering behind both of them. That this Karma walks up after he's gone back after giving you his weapon, the greatsword.
I guess Karma has to speak now.
Nice to meet you, both of you.
Karma would like to introduce Estrena and Felden.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to double check the name. Yeah.
I'm assuming you're the one Carl was looking for.
Yes, I am.
Right, Karma owes you the explanation. So, Karma wonders, have you heard of the Amber Temple?
I heard that it was a very old place where magic was sort of outlawed there.
There was a bit of a mess that happened in there with some party members that turned against each other due to the evil magic. Unfortunately, Rose, as far as Karma recalls, was lost within that.
Serena decapitated her.
I mean, not
When we
probably
found
better.
Rose's body afterwards, it was decapitated.
No.
Karma tried to do what he could, but figured it was best Karma at least told you the news, and we sort of update you on what we are doing.
This is what she is, by the way.
Oh,
So,
Hell yeah.
she's hot.
I guess why
Hit on
Karma
the Kimmy
tried.
Phillips.
I guess why Karma tried to come find you was those who are alive. Karma has reason to believe that they have been kidnapped and taken somewhere. We weren't fully aware where they went, were we? We just knew the general direction.
They said Ravenloft Castle before
Okay,
they.
okay, so we did hear it. Yeah, Karma has reason to believe that the rest of us, like Dagarad, Izuna, and Naru, for example, have been taken to Ravenloft.
So your friends fucked up and
We
are
all kinda
now
fucked
captured. And you're asking me, who left my good friend Rose with you, and now she's dead, to come with you?
Karma is not asking that. Karma is asking for any advice you might have first. Then after that, Karma would request your wisdom to try and help us come up with some sort of rescue plan. It is obvious by this point Karma isn't fully sure of the plan, and thus it's sort of looking to the other two for some sort of assistance here in the speech.
It's true also looked at Rose. It's like, how well did you know Rose?
I knew her well enough. She was lost when she entered, and I helped her with her task of slaying Strahd, but I was mainly getting information on how to do so, looking for my master.
Because I found knees on her. Pulls out the
Knee?
firearms. Would you prefer to have these instead?
Yes, she dead eyes you, grabs the sword, grabs the pistols and pockets them in her bag.
And the pellets. Sure, I'll give her ammunition. So she can shoot me in the head.
I'll help you get your friends back.
I hope you know how to use those better than me.
Karma is quite thankful.
As long as you tell me why you're traveling with someone shifty as her.
Karma
That's the
is...
problem. You can't really have trustworthy allies a lot of the time here. Everyone wants their own thing here.
Actually, I'm just trying to think when we met Astrina specifically. Would have been...
Right after Rose died.
That wasn't the Amber
Yeah.
Temple.
Yeah.
She was the cloaked figure who walked in and decapitated Rose.
She's mentioned
Yeah.
she did.
Yeah, no. I'm just trying to think how Karma would word this. I specifically went off to push to talk to make it easier to talk for during this.
Like, it is... She has said blatantly she did it because she knew that they would come back. But yeah.
Right, well... I guess Karma would explain this traveling with this one because out of all of us that could get out, Karma was only able to sort of escape with these two. So I guess it's by sort of by necessity at this point.
I can tell that you're not excited to see someone that isn't the people you know. I understand that much. I'm here for the same reason everyone else is. I want to leave. I want to take the people I know and leave.
She
That's it.
looks at you, puts her blade away, and is like, "Alright then, as long as you're in front of me where I can see you."
As mentioned to Karma, I'm willing to stand over everyone else.
Alright, Karma should mention where we met Felden too. We met Felden in, what's the fucking place called?
Kresk.
Kresk. Karma recalls we met Felden in the Kresk Inn Tavern? Yes.
Place.
Yes, we recruited Felden under some contract at Dagarad.
Okay. Well, if we're doing introductions, this is Machungus, the cleric. He's proven his worth. He helped one of, I guess, the nobility. He helped one of the noble sons who got mauled by a saber-toothed tiger last night.
I'm not gonna question it.
So...
Does that explain the blood?
Yes, I would explain the plan.
How the fuck did a saber-toothed tiger get?
Oh, no, man, you skipped that event.
Yeah,
How did a bunch of us get kidnapped by a bunch of gypsies?
You drank.
We didn't skip that event.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
This is why you don't go.
Whatever. Explain the situation to me as we're walking. It's gonna take a couple days, and we might not even make the tower by daybreak, by nightfall.
I'm understood.
Has everybody eaten?
I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Karma survives off good berries sometimes.
Just long rest everyone for the sake of a long rest.
Is this another jump back?
Yeah, at this point we'll probably jump back to the rest of the group. At this point, Gormon, you've unlocked Naru's, Naru, Izna's, Droxid's stuff.
This spell sucks. I love using it. Okay, you all getting up?
Yeah? Are we still gagged and manacled, or?
No.
Yes, by this point, like, he would have gotten rid of the gags and probably smacked the manacles.
I had good spells today.
Are you gonna free Emil?
Do I have a chance to prepare spells?
You're a warlock, you do it differently.
Nah, I don't.
Oh, you're a spiritualist, right?
I
Yeah,
will-
but his
You don't
spells
have
are
a
in his
spell
book.
book.
Yeah,
I
which he
can't
lost.
change my spells.
So he's got.
And
he's
I'm
stuck with what he's
assuming,
got.
AJ,
Mhm.
I'm assuming they also took my ritual book.
Yes.
So I have no ritual spells anymore.
Oh,
No.
man.
I look at that and me like, who are you?
Emil Tonesco.
What value do you have right now?
I hate Strahd, and I want him dead.
Good enough.
Yeah?
Fuck.
Glad we're on the same page.
I'll take it for
Okay,
one go.
together. I like him.
Can I have everyone roll investigation for me?
It's a good value. I don't know. Like it's.
Oh,
Yeah, you break open his gate.
I don't want to roll
Hey.
investigation anymore.
Ooh.
that's a nice nat 20, though.
Droxid, as you're looking around, I'm having a quick thought. Oh, you don't have that yet. Okay. As you're looking around, you find a sword lying in one of the pools of water in this partially flooded prison area.
Okay. Cool.
That's it. Just saying.
Nice.
Letting you
I
know.
detect magic because it literally costs me nothing.
1 second. I need to find the thing now because we're in Strahd's castle, which is a whole shit show in and of itself.
I believe it's going to be.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end session probably after this because I need to go make all the maps because the ones that the book provides are not the best.
See.
So we'll probably have a shorter session, and next week I'll spend this week fucking making maps and being sad that I have to make maps.
So AJ, are you looking forward to the fact that half the parties in Strahd's castle, the other half the parties coming to Strahd's castle?
My favorite part is I fucking nullified you. That's my favorite part.
My favorite part is
I
that
laugh. I
but half
laugh.
the session paralyzed.
You see it's a glowing short sword. It seems somewhat magical.
Hey.
This could be of use. Anyone more of a frontliner? Well, the ones who I know aren't a frontliner.
Oh, you're fucked.
Yeah, we don't have any.
Go, Lulu, I believe in you.
What's going on?
It seems to be a short sword.
You need a sword?
Yes.
1 second, let me open the cat door because she
I
came
lost
in.
all the other ones.
Magic the sword.
Oh,
Poor fuck.
One moment. Let me check something.
Okay.
Spellcaster, half.
Hey, Daggerad.
What
Mhm.
The book. Some context, by the way. Ritual cast are just stuff that you had in the book, correct?
No, ritual caster, you have a separate ritual book. That is all of your ritual spells.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I've lost both books, so I can't do either. And I also can't change any of my spells, so what I have now is all I've got.
Until he finds
Don't you have a
his book
third spell book? Don't you have a second spell book?
Yeah, I have 2 more spell books on me.
That he can't
I don't
use.
have them anymore. Huh?
That he can't use because it's in another
Yep.
person's magical language.
I need to spend thousands of gold to translate their spells into mine to use their book.
again. So he's fucked.
So is anyone picking up the sword?
Yeah, I'll pick up the sword.
He's
Okay.
actually a wizard.
As you pick up the sword, you have this overwhelming feeling of heroic, heroic
Heroism.
nature emanating from it.
That's interesting.
It's trying to entice you to just casually gung ho right into Strahd's face and just slap him.
I mean, considering you're evil, that's fine.
I will telekinesis you done it.
Do it.
Wait, can I
I've had it up here with these fucking kids.
just want to have a look at something real quick to see if this is beneficial for anyone?
Alright, I don't give half a fuck what all of you are doing. I'm getting my books back, and Daggerad is going to walk up to the door.
Okay.
And I'm assuming it's locked as well.
Let me have a look at the thing. Okay, so you're at this prison itself. There's a staircase. There seems to be a pathway to your left and a pathway to. Oh no, you're right. There's a door. Yeah, it's not locked though. I think.
Go through the door. I'm just going. I'm
You
just going
seem-
up to the castle proper.
Yeah, Naru's gonna drag us in behind her and follow Daggerad.
Oh, fuck it. Here we go.
You see
Just a
a.
I'll wander behind.
So you kept the sword, or have you left the sword?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the sword.
Okay.
Any possible edge we could have is better than none.
As you exit this thing, you see this watery area. I probably should read out the thing that happens. You were in the north dungeon. Okay, so a mold ceiling hangs 3 foot tall over the still black water and fills this dungeon corridor. The water is 5 feet deep, 10-foot square cells. The entrances are blocked by bars lined both cell thing. You opened them. Blah 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 blah. You guys notice some money lying around as well. And as you... there's a corpse with a longsword, and 2 potions and a thing in one of the lock cells.
Two potions and a thing.
He's got a potion, 2 pouches, and a longsword that's sheathed. And it's like it's a corpse in one of the lock cells.
Well, he's dead, so it's pickings for us.
Yeah. I'm assuming in the time Dagger was ripping open all these cells, he could have opened that one as well.
Yeah, I'll say he did that. So there's
what's in the pouches?
So the longsword, one of the pouches is got 50 gemstone, 5 gemstones worth 50 gold, 50 GP each, and one has a potion in it.
Do we know what kind of potion?
Probably not. Probably need to discern it.
Taste test.
Let me.
What kind of potion is it?
Don't you fucking do it.
It looks like a potion of heroism.
Okay. Well, Dargarad is going to pocket the gems because he needs them. He grabs this longsword and goes, "Who can use this?"
Points to Azuna.
Toss it to Izuna, and then I don't really remember what the potion of heroism does, so Dargarad is going to pocket that for now.
Hey, we got a heroic sword, a potion of heroism. Everything's gonna be fine.
I can't wait for all of this to go to shit.
Again.
I'll go change out what items you don't have at the end of this. I'll change out what you don't have on you.
The potion should probably go to honestly to Izuna as well, or the Roxid.
What does it do? Is the better question.
Gives you 10 extra hit point, temporary hit points, and also gives you the effect of bless.
That's pretty good.
So Izuna's got a longsword, so I'll just let that happen on his shit.
Yeah, and Izuna's currently our closest thing to a frontliner we can get.
Ha ha ha. Yeah,
And
sure.
No, I
Sure,
will.
kiddo.
It's half decent AC, so.
And Droxid has the short sword.
I'm going to put I have 83 hit points, so.
I have 49.
I only have 55.
I have 44.
There's more to
Your
this.
AC.
There's more to this short sword, Droxid. I'll add it in later.
Yeah, no worries.
But yeah, you haven't really attuned to it, so you just know it's a short sword at the moment.
We needed like a short rest to attune to something, don't we?
You need at least 10 minutes. Yeah, you need at least an hour. That's what I was checking. If any of you were certain thing, you would have done it in a minute. As you go get like the stuff, you push up in this door and you see a watery corridor. Let me quickly read. Actually, I think we should end here because the stuff with that corridor.
Fair enough. I'm also, before you end, I'm assuming I don't have my component pouch either.
They probably looked at it. They probably just looked at your spell books because of True Daggerad. You probably have your component pouch.
At least I can cast my spells.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think we'll end there as the groups either are converging towards Castle Ravenloft or are currently in Castle Ravenloft. And we'll see what happens in 2 weeks' time. Sorry for the short thing, but I've only made 2 of the 5 or 6 maps I need to make for this place. So I'll finish them up, or at least the areas I think these guys will go to. And then we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Depending on what these guys do, we might be drawing a bit closer to the end. But yeah, see you guys later. Bye-bye.